Hey, shalom, shalom, shalom. Brother Bakwash back on that scene, back on that. Shabbat shalom to all my brothers and sisters. Hope everyone had a blessed week. I know I did. I definitely did. The Most High it showed me a lot of things, man. You know, showed me don't get comfortable, man. Don't get comfortable in Babylon because anything can go down. Anything can go down. So don't get comfortable in Babylon and trust in the Most High. I learned a few things in those regards while serving the Most High this week. But nonetheless, I hope everyone had a good week, and the Most High was with you. Definitely with me. A lot to cover, and a lot going down. How many of you are following the thing with the submarine in the waters near Florida? Heavy, man. You would think that would be top news, man. You would think that would be top news, and yet the powers that be don't seem to be covering it on that level. I think that's top news. I don't take nothing like that for granted, man. That shows that we're on the brink or the doorsteps of World War III, man. They haven't had a situation like that. They haven't had a situation like that since the Cuban Missile Crisis in 1962. 1962. Very serious, man. Very serious. And people are just going about their days and just doing their thing. This is, and this puts more emphasis or more focus rather on the verse where the Most High says that he will come like a thief in the night. Puts a lot of focus on that. I had some time to think about that. And if you really think about it, you can see just how stupid the people really are. Even with their PhDs and their degrees, and you got college graduates, this shows that don't mean jack SH, man. It don't mean nothing. It shows that what the Most High says in Corinthians, that the wisdom of this world would be foolishness with him. It shows that clear as day because the very educated, the very people that are proud of being graduates, even though they can't find jobs, they can't find jobs and they can't get it together, are dim-witted as far as current events and what's really happening in this country. I'm going to tell you, brothers and sisters, something. Do not let your pride or don't put yourself in a position where you're intimidated by a college grad. Don't put yourself in a position where because someone has more than you or they're recognized in this society as someone to look up to, whereas people look down on you. Don't let that get under your skin. Don't let that dominate how you think. As long as you know you're striving for the crown that the Most High talks about in Scripture, that's what you want to be educated in, on how to achieve this crown, to be blessed and to make it into the kingdom of Yahweh. That's what you want to focus on. And if you check it out, the majority of the college grads and the people who are quote unquote educated, I got my degree, I got my education, you're going to find out that these are the stupidest people on the earth when it comes to spirituality. They are very dumb and they're not ready for the Most High. So you stay in spirit, you keep in strive, and you focusing on the Most High because they don't have nothing over you, man. And I realized that a very long time ago. Very long time ago. They have nothing over you. The Most High has blessed you, and you should always keep that in mind. The Most High, he's blessed you, he's got your back, and he's doing things for you in these last days. And we are definitely in the last days. Definitely, no doubt about it. Clear as day. So let them say what they want. Let them point their fingers. Let them ridicule you. So be it. So when the same thing the prophets, they suffered the same thing, excuse me. they suffer the same thing. But I'll be right back with you. We're going to get this in. You got a few things to cover for this Shabbat. I'll be right back with you. Yeah, man. Things is definitely heating up in Babylon. Things are definitely heating up. And all we can do is watch, man. All we can do is watch and serve the Most High. You know, there was a time in this country where, you know, life was simple. Even in captivity. You're going to say I sound stupid for this, but even in captivity, there was a time where things was simple and plain, and people weren't on their high horse the way they are now. I'll take that captivity over this any day. I'll take the 60s and 70s, and when things was cool, music was decent. I'll take these days where sisters wore their hair natural and they had more of a natural tone and look. They weren't so sassy and big mouth. Brothers were willing to be fathers. You had a better unity in the household, or you had a way better family unit than we have now. I'll take these days in captivity, under the neck and boot of the devil. I'll take these days in comparison with 2024, 2020, 2019, 2018, whatever you want to call it. I'll take this any day. It's a different time now, man. But at the same time, it's a good time because we see that we're getting closer and closer to the judgment. The judgment is right around the corner, man. It seems like that. You know, in my opinion, it's right around the corner, but I'm a warrior. And the Lord said the race is not to the swift. So I go at a pace that's built on common sense and the spirit of the Most High. In other words, I'm not going to be like one of these brothers. This is the end. Like the judgment is next week, because the Most High can kick this can down the block, and we don't know. We don't know. The scripture says no man knoweth the time. So all you can do is keep teaching, keep teaching, keep teaching. Whether they hear or forbear, keep teaching, because the prophecies are fulfilling itself. That's the guideline. That's the rail. You ever go up some steps and it's dark, or you have tired and you grab onto that rail to guide you up the stairs or down the stairs? In this case, let's say going up the stairs towards the kingdom of the Most High. You want to grab to that Bible and you want to function on what makes sense. That's what you want to do, because these are difficult times. And whether the kingdom is next week, next month, next year, next 5 years, 10 years, you need to be stable in the Holy Spirit. You can't be a freak or a nut or be out there and trust in the world and think that everything is going to be fine. Look at the college grads, like I mentioned earlier. The college graduates, you couldn't tell them that this is the last time and these are the last days. You couldn't tell them that the modern black woman is completely different to the old school black women. You couldn't tell them that the modern black man is completely different to the old school black men. You didn't have this on the same level we have it today in the 60s, 70s, and even the 90s. You didn't have this so openly. So why are these things happening? That's the question. Why are they trying to push the draft? when that hasn't been implemented, at least hardcore, for over 50 years? Why are Russian ships 90 miles, I believe from Florida to Cuba is like 90 miles. I could be wrong. Correct me. Why are Russian ships in the waters on the outskirts of America? And at the same time, America has beef with the Russians. The Russians have sided with China, which is an enemy of America. And at the same time, America does deals with China under the table to the point where America is a damn zombie slave, a zombie slave to China. Could Obadiah be fulfilling itself? We talked about Obadiah so much, it's ridiculous. Could Obadiah be fulfilling itself? Could Matthew 24, even though you have people that hate the Bible, they speak against the Bible, they say the Bible is plagiarized from African folklore or folk tales or so on and so forth, or Kemet. Could the Bible be fulfilling itself right before our eyes and the people be dumb at the same time? I believe so. I believe so. I believe that the Most High is destroying the wise men out of Edom, just like it's prophesied in the book of Obadiah. That's what I believe. I see that clear as day. And I see people having a hard time dealing with that. The Most High tells you in the book of Obadiah, and we've been through this. Let's refresh it again. Let's refresh it in our minds again, because the devil, he's going to do everything he can to control the minds of the people, to make them believe in the system. You're going to willingly take the RFID implants in your arms or in your hands or on your toes, whatever. You're going to willingly take it, man. You're going to willingly take it. And they're going to masquerade a lot of deceptions like it's the norm and there's nothing wrong with it. Meanwhile, America is on the brink of collapse. America is on the brink of collapse. This we can't get around. Let me switch these Bibles around because I'm getting confused, very confused. Bear me one moment. There you go. So the Lord said in the book of Obadiah, it says, let's go up to the 7th verse. It says, all the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even to the border, meaning the border of war or judgment from the Most High. So all the nations that was pals with America, who believed in America, who did dirt with America, and who got rich from America, the same nations that are in the book of Revelation. Remember the book of Revelations? You know, I got into a dispute with a brother. He was trying to tell me that America is not Babylon. America is not Babylon. He's telling me it's a system. I find that hard to believe. Because in the book of Obadiah, it says all the men, meaning the countries that were of thy confederacy, have brought thee even to the border. The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee and prevailed against thee. They that eat thy bread. That's the key thing. They that eat thy bread. What is the bread? The gold, the natural resources, the oil, all the materials that are deemed wealthy, that the nations have made money and have prospered off of through America, through America's petrodollar. It says that these very nations are going to turn against the beast or the so-called white man. In the case of Revelations, it says that the men who got rich from Babylon, which is ran by the same Edomites that are mentioned in Obadiah, they're going to watch America burn and they're going to wail because they cannot prosper or get the money or get the finances or get the wealth that they once had. In Obadiah, it just simply says they're going to turn against her. What's happening with BRICS? BRICS is a form of the very same heathen. The very same heathen turning against America. You got BRICS, BRICS, which I guess you could call it an acronym for all the nations who have set themselves up to deal with a currency that they're going to use to counter the American dollar, and they're going to break free from America and do their own thing, which is a threat to America, which is going to bring America on her knees. So you have the Brazil for B, R, which would be the Russians for which stands under the letter R, Iran, which favors the letter I, C, which favors the letter C, which refers to China, and S, which will delegate to South Africa. So you got Brazil, Russia, Iran, China, South Africa. Then you have the other nations that follow behind, which spells out BRICS. So all these nations that was once of America's confederacy have turned against America. BRICS. Obadiah 1 verse 7 again, it says, all the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even to the border. The men that were at peace with thee. Brazil, Russia, Iran, China, South Africa, BRICS, and the rest that follow behind, like Saudi Arabia, which as of last week, I believe it was, the 9th of last week, have flipped the script. We're going to touch on that later. We're going to touch with that later. But it says, have deceived thee and prevailed against thee. And what's happening? BRICS and the new currency have prevailed against America. Has prevailed against America. Who's letting it prevail? The Most High. You understand? But we know that even though, check it out, brothers and sisters. Check it out. Check it out and put my face up for this. Even though they have prevailed against America, or the Edomites of America, or even the rich banking family to some extent, even though they have prevailed against America, the Most High says the judgment. Let's go to the judgment. We know Obadiah is in effect, right? You follow me? We know that Obadiah is in effect. You understand? But the judgment in Revelation says, and the kings of the earth who have committed fornication and lived deliciously with her, meaning the Babylonian country or Babylon America, who have lived deliciously with her. So everybody was in a fun, festive moment. Even the lower men, women, brothers and sisters at one point were living it up. But these are days, man. These are days where people are not living it up. Do y'all see what's happening? Can you feel in your bones? Can you feel in your bones that the big one is about to drop? That this is the last hurrah? Can you feel that, man? When you go to work next Monday, well, how do you think you're going to feel this Monday coming up? How'd you feel Monday that just went by? Huh? How did you feel? Did it feel like the 80s and 90s? Did it feel like that? Did you have that feeling? Or does it feel like things are getting tighter and tighter and tighter? See, the stupid, they're deceived. They think that this thing is going to continue forever. That's the stupid of our people in the world. They think that this is going to last forever. How long do you think the Most High is going to tolerate this? How long the Lord is going to tolerate stupidity and wickedness in a person who willfully breaks the commandments of the Most High? How long you think that's going to happen? Hey, Shalom, Ephraim, Michael Allah. You see the stupidness that's happening? You see it? How long do you think the Most High is going to tolerate this? Nobody's this stupid. Nobody is this stupid. But again, go back to Revelations, I digress. It says, and the kings of the earth who have committed fornication and lived, whether they're in China, whether they're in Russia, whether they're in Iran, Iraq, or the Saudis. You know the Saudis they know how to get down. You know, in Dubai, they know how to get down because they got rich through the great whore. Then it says, shall bewail her and lament for her when they shall see the smoke of her burning. So how can this be a conglomerate of different systems if the kings of the earth from afar are going to witness one entity, one power, one country burning? How can it be the Roman Catholic Church, the France, America, a nuclear plant here, a Bible study there? I'm being facetious, you know. But how can it be all these things if the scripture clearly says that a group, plural, not singular, are watching a country, singular, burn? And not only that, the other countries got rich through her. The other countries are going to mourn when they see her burn. How can that be? That don't make no damn sense. It has to be America. It has to be America. And we on the brink of this happening. You understand? So when you read in Obadiah, the very enemies that were friends with Esau, the very enemy that was at friendship with America, are going to turn against America, but not just America, Esau as a people themselves. Makes sense to me. All the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even to the border. The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee and prevailed against thee. They that eat thy bread have laid a wound under thee. There is no understanding in him. And that's what's happening now. If you're spiritual enough to see it, the Most High has zapped the understanding on how to be a master thief and get away with it, how to be a master murderer and get away with it, how to be a master liar or politician or mad scientist and get away with it. This is the time we in now. This is the time we in now. So what has to happen is that before they can create a bird flu to deceive you before the election, before they can zap the lights or the power grids or create war to deceive you before the next election, they have to create entertainment or anything they can think of to keep you away from weighty, spiritual, or in regards to the Most High's judgment, they have to keep your minds away from that. So you're going to see more entertainers and drama and lies and scandals coming out. You're going to continue to see these things happen because this man is a master of deception. Even though he's deceived and the Most High has deceived him, the Most High has put a spirit on him to deceive the unbelievers as well. You have a lot of the unbelievers. They're going to continue to believe in the system, hope that the system continues. But you brothers and sisters who are out there on the highways and byways and teaching the word of the Most High, you're not going to let that stop you. You're not going to let that stop you. You're going to do what's right in the spirit of the Most High. Bottom line, that's what you're going to do. You're going to do what's right in the spirit of the Most High, and you're going to continue. You're going to continue and do what's right because you're not no idiots. Like I said, what was it, Wednesday? We are the children of the light, and we are not in darkness. 1 Thessalonians, the 5th chapter, 1st verse on through like the 4th. You understand? You're not no idiots. And you're going to do what's right in the spirit of the Most High because the Most High has blessed you with the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, not only to keep going, but to save souls, man. To save souls. That's your job. And there's a blessing behind all that. You understand what I'm saying? Remember what we said in the book of Daniel? I'm going to get that real quick. Remember what I said in the book of Daniel? How, we are the children of the light, or we're the new superstars, or the Most High labels us like the firmament of the stars. Remember what I said that some time ago? That's spot on point, and that relates to you so-called Negroes and Hispanics, you so-called natives. You understand? Third verse, I'm going to go right to the meat of the matter. It says in the third verse, it says, and they that be wise, you have unwise people and you have people of wisdom who are wise. Remember what I said earlier, that the college degrees and that nonsense, that don't mean a goddamn thing today. That don't mean a goddamn thing today. And if you're thinking spiritually, look how beautiful the Most High works. Look how the Most High works. The Most High has put a spirit that at one time, these people talk so much SH towards you. These people condemned the Bible. They found ways to say that the Bible is unreal and to chase the bag, chase the money. They found ways to show that you can't make it in this life or this world unless you are a college grad. Look at them now. Look at them now. In order to make ends meet, you have to have the Most High now. In order to make a good life for yourself and your family, if you're a family man or you have a family unit, if you're a good woman and you have a good man, you have good children in the spirit of the Most High, you can't get by unless you have the Most High. What does the Most High say in the book of Isaiah? What does the Most High say throughout the whole Bible? What does the Most High say? You have to have the spirit of the Most High to get by. And these are rough times. You can't make it on a halfway a spiritual mentality. You got to go as far as you can in the Most High. You understand? The Most High tells you in Isaiah 33, verse 6, one of my favorite scriptures that relate to 2024 next to Matthew's 24. Both scriptures relate to what we're going through. It relates to the gainsayers. It relates to survival. Because right now, you can't deny it. We are all in survival mode. Right now in 2024, we are all in survival mode. And it's going to get worse. So this very verse that we're looking at, Isaiah 33, verse 6, this is going to be one of the power verses that you're going to have to instill in your minds, that you're going to have to instill in your kids and your wife minds, brothers. This goes a long way if you really examine it and if you really walk with it in your back pocket. It says that, and wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times. So imagine driving a car and it's unstable. It rocks to the left, it rocks to the right, it goes off the road, it goes back on the road. That's not a good way to travel. Imagine a ship that goes under the water, comes up, you bail out the buckets of water, it goes back under the water, it comes back up because of the waves are higher than the ship. That's not a good way to travel. So in these times, the waves or the shaky ride would be your finances, would be your health, would be an enemy trying to attack you verbally or physically, would be the common problems that people go through, but they ignore, but elevate it to a 2024 level in opposed to a 2019 level, in opposed to a 2006 level. Now the waves of problems are much higher in 2024 compared to 1970s, 1980s, 1990s. The problems are much, much higher. The waves are much, much higher. The road is much, much bumpier. So compare that, although rough times, with today's times. And what is a man to do? What is a woman to do? You have to put on God and Christ. You have to put on God and Christ. Anything else, you're going to suffer. And I watch friends of mine suffer. I watch them, man. I watch them. They think I'm not watching. I'm watching you suffer while you reject the Most High, while you make stupid decisions. I'm watching you. I'm watching you. And they're having a very difficult time coping and making things happen. Very difficult time. But because of stubbornness, because of pride, because of weakness, you're still holding on to that 2024 lifestyle, that 2020 style and lifestyle of Americanism. You're still holding on to that and you're still suffering. You still think the bling bling is the way. You still think get the bag, that's going to save you. That's the way that God wants. Stupid, stupid, stupid people. Stupid people. I see no benefit in living this stupidity or this lifestyle. I see nothing that's beneficial as far as doing these things. Nothing. You get nothing out of that. But the scripture says, in knowledge excuse me, and wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times and strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord, the fear of the Lord, the fear of the Lord is his treasure. Now, how could you get around that? If you fear the Lord, you're not going to whore yourself out. If you fear the Lord, you're not going to use drugs. If you fear the Lord, you're not going to sell drugs. If you fear the Lord, you're not going to put tattoos all over your body. If you fear the Lord, you're not going to eat pork, shrimp, lobster, or go against the Most High's dietary law. If you fear the Lord, you're not going to commit adultery. You're not going to fornicate. You're going to snap out of it. You're going to realize that there are spiritual blocks in all of those lifestyles. I want to show you something in regards of the whoremongering and sleeping around. How this sister, this is a good sister too. She's definitely of Israel. But I want to show you something that she put up. And it's going to make you think. It's going to definitely make you think. But again, it goes to the Most High. He's an expert tactician, man. You will not beat the Most High, and he's doing things. He's doing things to block your negative fun times in Babylon, where the sinners are winners. The Most High is getting in the way of all the damn foolishness that we're involved in. He's getting in the way of it, and I love it. I love it because for so long, people were pointing their fingers and laughing and joking and saying, you Negroes or you N-words, all y'all do is yell at people. Y'all don't give nobody a chance to talk. All y'all do is yell over people. That's a lie. That's a lie. You're just comfortable in your wicked lifestyles. And what's happening? The Most High is draining your pockets. He's attacking college. He's making war. He's hitting your well-being in this country. And he's showing you that he's boss and he's chief and his ways are the right ways and your ways are the wrong ways. And those of us who choose to follow and live in the Most High, we're going to be more stable than you who choose to live outside of the Most High. That's what it comes down to. And you could fight and get mad all you want, but that's the truth. That's the hard, honest truth. Check out what this sister's saying.
There are over 42,000 people diagnosed with an STD in Houston, Texas alone last week. Let's get into these numbers. This is the data in
40. Did you hear her numbers, man? Listen to the numbers. And I don't think she's lying. I don't think she's lying at all. Check it out.
Houston, Texas, as of June 17th of this year. 3,678 people were diagnosed with chlamydia as of last week. 2,955 people were diagnosed with gonorrhea as of last week.
As of last week, she said, not last year, last week. So the fun time is over. You could have danced around this at some point years ago. You could have had a fun out there in the spirit of Satan some time ago, but the Most High is tightening the circle. You can't dance outside of the circle like you did 10, 15, 20 years ago. He's making it very difficult to sin and get away with it. It's easy to sin, but to get away with it, in other words, the repercussion of sin is more elevated than it was some years ago. What you think that Russia is not going to have ships off of America? The threat of World War III is not going to be on the table in America. People are not going to be financially strapped in America to make ends meet. That's not going to increase, but it is increasing. You think that's going to happen, and the sinners are not going to be judged more rapidly? The sinners are not going to feel the fire and the pain of the Most High as we go forward in time? You think that, in other words, you think that judgment is going to slow down while evil rises? Do the math. Do the math. And let me say this. I am no spiritual guru, holy man, like I don't fall or I don't slip. But I'm not stupid. I'm not stupid. I know what I see written on the wall. I'm a brother just like you, brothers and sisters. I just chose to invest more in the Most High, and I'm growing. And I know you brothers and sisters, you're growing too. Either way, if you wasn't, you wouldn't be listening to what I'm saying. You wouldn't be reading your Bibles. You wouldn't be trying the same way I'm trying. But the point is, we see what the hell is happening. And we choose to wean ourselves off of the milk of Babylon. That's it, bottom line. But check out what she's saying.
22,715 people were diagnosed with syphilis as of last week. 17,272 people were diagnosed with HIV.
17,000. How many of you, when was the last time you heard about HIV or AIDS? You see how they don't even talk about HIV and AIDS. And this is Texas. We've been heard about this. Imagine Atlanta. Imagine Florida. I heard Florida's upticking now. 17,000 in a short span of time. 17,000? AIDS or HIV? You're a dead man, dead woman. But everybody's saying, have a fun and do this. And I'm getting the bag and rap and R&B is on the rise and hip hop awards. And I can't wait to Summerfest and hip hop this and hip hop that and R&B this and R&B that. Hot girl summer. It's whoredom. It's straight up whoredom. And it's a freak fest. But there are repercussions behind every action you commit yourselves to in this life. Remember that. Nothing goes by free. There are repercussions to everything you do in this life, whether it's good or whether it's bad, whether it's negative, whether it's positive, whether it's righteous, whether it's unrighteous. You better believe that there are repercussions or payback behind everything we do on this earth. It's not going to go away. And it's not going to change. Stop praying for it to go away or for it to change. The Most High said these are the beginnings of sorrows in Matthew 24. It says that many shall be deceived in these last days, Matthew 24. It says that people would hate the truth and be offended at the truth, Matthew 24. Not going away.
As of, you guessed it, last week, there were 315 HIV case reports from adults and 18 from pediatrics. And the crazy part is this is all of last week. This isn't even a month's worth of data. Can you imagine a year? If you have never learned to keep your legs closed in your life, I behoove you. I pray that this gives you the spirit of urgency to do so expeditiously.
This is why, listen, I see a lot of brothers who can't find a woman that are good brothers. I see a lot of women who can't find a man that are good women in the Most High. You need to maintain that. Maintain those positions of celibacy. Maintain those positions of being alone. Maintain those positions till the Most High send you someone, or you have the wisdom to decipher who's good for you, who's in the Most High. In other words, who's a good benefit or a good prospect as far as going further in hard economic, hard spiritual times in America or wherever we scatter. It doesn't necessarily have to be America. But the point is, exercise the spirit. Because remember, we read it. I mean, this is so crazy. We read it earlier in the book of Isaiah. We read it earlier, and the Most High said, I'm gonna read it again. It says, and wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times. You hear what this sister is spewing out. This is not the time of 1976. This is not 1980. This is not 2020. Not even that even. This is right now she's talking about. This is right now. So bottom line is, part of wisdom is putting on the Most High. But the benefit of serving the Most High is that he increases your levels of discipline. He increases your level of discipline and to be consistent in doing the right thing. I mean, what did Mike Tyson say? Mike Tyson said, discipline is doing the things we hate like we love them. Like we love it, like we like it, man. And it's hard, man. I know it's hard. It's hard because you have all types of negative elements around you. You have the old ways still in you. But if you want to live and survive, you have to exercise the wisdom and knowledge of the Most High. Again, it says, and wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times and strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord should trump you wanting to be a whore. The fear of the Lord should trump you wanting to whoremonger. The fear of the Lord should trump any feelings or emotions to want to participate in all the negatives, in all the unrighteous deeds of our people or what they commit themselves to in 2024. The fear of the Lord is his treasure. Where your heart is at, the Lord said what? That's where your treasure is at. Where your heart is at, or what you love the most, that's where your treasure is at. That's where you're going to occupy and spend the majority of your times. If you spend the majority of your time in the club, your treasure is the club. If you spend the majority of your time in fashion, clothes, hair, jewelry, bling, bling, get the bag, chase the bag, have the bag, that's your treasure. But if you fear the Most High and your treasures, meaning your desires, is mainly in the Most High, the majority of your thought process, the majority of your time, the majority of your study, the majority of what you are focused on is the Most High. Is the Most High. I'm not trying to beat you down. I'm not trying to beat anyone down. I'm showing you what you already know, because this is not hard. I'm showing you what you already know, but you might lack the discipline and fortitude of mind and direction to lock yourselves into. That's all I'm saying. You understand? Hey, shalom.
Hey, shalom.
You know? So again, it says that knowledge and wisdom shall be the stability of thy times. And we're in rough times, and what the sister's dropping, man, it makes a lot of sense. And you gotta put yourselves in what's happening today, man. These are the times we're in, and you got to put yourselves in reality. Let's go again.
There are people out here who knowingly have these diseases and just giving it to y'all in rotation, like clockwork. Keep them legs closed. And if you're courting someone or proving them, get a test. I don't care if they're offended. Get a test, because these numbers don't lie. And I'm sure it's only going to get worse and worse.
Yeah, she's right. It's going to get worse, man. STDs, war, people getting robbed and violated, sexually violated, people walking around bitter and angrier. It's going to get worse. It's not going to get better. So are you prepared? That's the question. Are you prepared? Because this is not going to get better. It's going to get worse and worse. This is why, all the people, because I've been checking this out too, all the people that we associate with or we see that look like they're doing fine. We spoke on this some time ago. That look like they're doing fine. You got to train your mind to see the reality, man, of what the hell is really going on, and are they really living the way they're living? Is that the better way? No, that's not the better way, man. How they living. So you got to train your mind not to envy or want or desire the lifestyles of your brethren and your sisters that are in the world, because they're going to get what they put out. As a man soweth, that's what he's going to reap, and they're going to get that. The Lord said, fret not thyself because of evildoers, neither be thou envious. Neither be thou envious against the workers of iniquity, meaning the sinful nature of your brothers and sisters in the world. Don't envy that. Don't get mad because it seems like they're getting away with the evil that they're doing. You just heard what that sister said. If you want to be a freak and freak off, or do hot girl summer, or you want to be a damn pervy lurvy, or be a whoremonger, there are repercussions behind those actions, and you will feel the fire. So it says, for they shall soon be cut down like the grass and wither as the green herb. Trust in the Lord. Isaiah 33 verse 6 again. Knowledge and wisdom shall be the stability of that time. The fear of the Lord, that's your treasure. Third verse here says, trust in the Lord and do good. so shalt thou dwell in the land, and verily thou shalt be fed. People are going to be starving, man. You're going to see situations start to go in the direction of Mad Max in the Terror Dome, The Road, the Fear of the Walking Dead. Because that's where we going.
Yep,
what's that, brother?
Nah, I said Con, you're right. Con.
Yeah, man, this is real, man. You're going to see us going in those directions. Why do you think they make those movies? Mm-hmm. For entertainment? For show? These devils that make those type of movies, they see in the future 20, 30, 40 years ahead of time, man. And they make those movies. They have think tanks and places where they correspond and talk about the future of the world. And they see diseases and pestilence and viruses spreading across the world and destroying the world, and people scavenging around for damn water,
a loaf of
and
bread.
Goods. What's that?
A loaf of bread.
Yeah, a loaf of bread. They say this world war will be fought with bombs and fires. The fourth World War will be with sticks and stones. I know it's going to be more. It's different than scripture, but that's the saying they're saying. Nobody. In other words, what I'm trying to say is that nobody wins in a nuclear war, man. Nobody wins. You know. Mm-hmm. So that's the Most High's ultimate judgment when that hits. But the point is, the Most High says, "Delight thyself also in the Lord." That goes into the treasures that we read about in Isaiah 33. Delight thyself also in the Lord, and he shall give thee the desires of thy heart. Now, you got to roll with that, man. You got to train your minds to roll with that, because that's what it is, man. You got to trust in the Spirit. The Spirit is going to work with each and every one of us. The Most High said he would not put more on us than we can bear. If we can't, the Most High is not going to put a load on you that you can't carry or walk spiritually. He's got your back. You just gotta focus in on what the Most High has in store for us, man. That's what it is, bottom line. Got something, brother?
Yeah, come, because I don't know. I see you had put up a post about the sister speaking about the STDs and all that in Houston, but that's the latest one I seen. I seen one in Jersey, I seen one in New York City, and I seen one in Florida.
Right.
That STDs are on the rise, and that's because nobody pushes being with one person and the family structure. Nobody pushes that. So all that's out here is the hookup culture now. Oh, right. he look good. Yeah, they got this thing called smash or pass. Where they look at somebody and they just, I'll smash him. I'll smash her. Oh, I'll pass on her. I'll pass on him. That's what's going on. And this is why these things are so high in America, Babylon the Great. These things don't go on as much in other countries. Why is it always America that's so effed up in everything, man? That's systematically designed. And ultimately is Yahweh Shem Yahushua. I wanted to get this. This is 2nd Ezra, chapter 15 and verse 49. I will send. Salakia.
Okay, I'm getting it.
Oh, come on. It says, I will send plagues upon thee, widowhood, because there's going to be a lot of men that's going to perish out here, man. Right? I forgot that scripture where it said, the mighty men shall fall in the war, and the bride shall not have no bridegroom, and the women shall have no husbands. Paraphrasing.
Wait, where you at again?
2nd Ezra 15 and 49.
Oh, 49. I'm at 39.
Come. It says, I will send plagues upon thee, widowhood, poverty. Yeah, all these, dudes talking about how much money they got, and I got the bag, and you got a lot of scoffers saying how the Israelites are bums, and they stink, and don't engage them. They'll ruin your life. The Lord is going to make a lot of y'all, in your perspective, because money is what you think makes you rich. But like the elder just brought out, wisdom and knowledge, that makes you rich in these times. You know, it's not your money, because your money is about to go out the window. Your money about to be worth nothing but to wipe your you know what and start a fire. That's all it's going to be worth. It says poverty, famine. A lot of y'all going to die of starvation. You know how you Babylonians, y'all love to eat. Everything that's on, you know, you Americans' minds is eating, man. Every time you out, what you going to do? I'm going to get something to eat. Oh, I'm about to catch me a bite to eat real quick. It's always about food, man. Not saying you're not supposed to eat, but you make food your God. You make money your God.
Yep.
Right? It says the sword, and you know what that is. The modern day sword is the gun. And the sword has been being used, and it's at an all-time high right now, man. Everywhere you look, man. I just did a video on the whole Father's Day. They said it was the most deadliest they ever seen. You know?
Really?
Yeah, they said it was the most deadliest. Violence just swept the U.S. for Father's Day and Juneteenth. You know, they had a festival, a Juneteenth festival. Not even this was before Juneteenth, and I think what they said 7 to 8 people got shot. Jake, he went up there. He got interviewed because his wife got shot. She got killed deleted in the whole melee or whatever.
What state was that in?
That was in Texas. It was in Texas.
I don't know about Texas, man, anymore. Texas used to be like the spot to go to if you want to make it. But it seems like a lot of stuff is happening in Texas, man.
Yep. Yeah, no place is safe now. Before, you know, people can, you know, decipher like, man, I'm going to move to Pennsylvania, man. Ain't nothing really going on out there. You got, you know, all destruction and killings and violence plaguing Pennsylvania now. You know, Delaware, states you ain't even heard about. It's stuff going on in there, man.
I thought the Juneteenth was supposed to be a good thing for.
That's what I'm saying,
man. The hell is going on? I don't know anymore, man. It's just crazy. Oakland shooting 15 shot at Juneteenth celebration. Police say. See?
Yeah, that was another one. I didn't even hear about that one. This one I did was in Texas.
Look at this.
And this was before Juneteenth. Juneteenth was, I think, what, Wednesday? This was before that.
Mm-hmm.
So it tells you that the Lord is not dealing with your pagan holidays, man. But Jake just had this spirit on him. I gotta celebrate it. Black power. I just have to. You know, so the Lord said, you know, He gonna bring the sword on you. That's a plague. Where no matter what you do, the Lord is there, and He is checking y'all. He's rebuking you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans because you rather do your own thing and not do what Yahweh Shem Yahushua told you to do or commanded you to do. It says the sword. It says and pestilence. What is STDs? Pestilences, man. Right, and that's at an all-time high.
Mm-hmm.
And that's flooding, and I think the numbers have been, you know, as they say, you know, they basically lied about the numbers. I think the numbers are actually higher than they put out.
Yeah, I think so too. I think it's very foolish to obey the fleshly desires. And I know, you know, brothers want, you know, they have need for women, sisters have need for men sexually, but in these times it'd be very foolish to just go out there and just lay down with anybody because, you know, and a lot of these sisters, they like, I saw a video where the sisters said they prefer a thug than a guy with a 9 to 5. So, you know, thug dudes is just like running like pit bulls on jumping on women. So that's just spreading, man. It's spreading. So you'd be very foolish to just to cave into your desires like that. You know, you got to be very spiritual and get yourself on the truck. Yeah,
you got to be strong too, man. Because the woman is a strong, a strong thing to fight.
Right.
You know, but in this truth, we understand. Like now, we can't be doing what you want to do. You can't, like you said, fulfill the desires of the flesh.
Mm-hmm.
But that number is basically going off of people that actually went to the doctor and got tested. What about the ones that know they got it and just ain't, saying nothing?
Right. But those are all traps too, though. The Most High, he's gonna test your chin. You might have had a habit of running around, even knowing the Most High. But now the Most High is he's testing your chin. And nobody's getting away with jack now. Yeah, so you gotta be wiser. You can't do what you used to do because you can get away with that before. Now, Most High is showing you that nobody is going anywhere, man. Nobody's going anywhere, and you will get it. If you choose to run around like a damn idiot. That most of our people are stupid. You gotta accept that fact. It's not a bad thing to say. Most of our people are very stupid, and you will get it. Before you continue, let me just read this real quick. For Colossians 3 verse 20, so from 24 it says, knowing that of the Lord ye shall receive a reward of the inheritance, for ye serve the Lord Yahweh Shai. So we all want that reward. That's the general thing we're trying to get to. We love the Most High, and we want the kingdom of heaven, and we want to rule with the brothers and sisters who submit to Yahweh Shai, who they call Christ, and we want to do what's right. But the Lord says in the 25th verse, but he that doeth wrong shall receive for the wrong which he has done. See that? Mm-hmm. Very clear. That's right. And there's no respect of person. So your rank, how much time you've been in the truth, what tribe you from, it don't matter. There's no respect of person. If you do wrong, you're going to receive for the wrong which ye have done. Bottom line. That's what it is. But it says, but he that doeth wrong shall receive for the wrong which he has done. And there's no respect of person. There's no respect of person. So, to get a damn disease like HIV or whatever, that's a horrible, horrible way to go out, man. That's horrible, man.
Yeah, and that's because a lot of our people got these two demons on. They got the fun demon on them and the party demon, right? They want to try things out. Like, we only live once. I gotta try at least. I gotta try everything at least once. Whether it's some type of drug or dealing with the same sex and just exploring, and that equals death. Only a fool would just be into everything, man. It's one thing to Salakia.
Okay.
It's one thing to know everything, but it's another to do everything.
Right.
Yeah, you got it.
I saw a video where a dude, he was kissing this girl in the bar. The bartenders were filming it and laughing, and the bartender said, "Yo, you're the fourth person that chick has kissed. That's a dude." I said, "No, it's not. You look at his Adam's apple. That's a dude."
Yep.
It's like, God damn, boy.
Yeah. And it's scary because some of them you don't even know. They don't even look like dudes.
Right.
Man, that is scary, man.
Right. We was going to camp one time. So this is we was coming through 14th Street in Manhattan, and we was on our way back to Jersey. For some reason, I don't know why we came down 14th Street. So on the if you check out 14th Street on the west side, way on the west side by the highway, the West Side Highway, back in the days, that was known for a lot of damn Trans Ams and Freakazoids. They used to be on that side, and a lot of the super rich started hanging out in that area today. They even saying there's rumors about LL Cool J picking up.
Yeah.
Yep. If you watch the show Power, and the guy that had the main star of the show that opened the club, I forgot what he called himself. Ghost, that's where his club is at. It's on 14th Street in the meatpacking district. They just changed it up a bit for the show, but it's all the way on that side. But anyway, we was on our way back to Jersey, and we saw these Trans Ams, and they look so real. We pulled the car over, and we had to investigate that. Yo, you a dude? So yeah, I think we took out the camera. I can't remember, but we couldn't believe it. We could not believe it. They got the way the system is. They have increased the technology of wickedness so much. You can't you Ghost. There you go, brother. You can get fooled. So that's another reason. If you're in the club a lot, you better come out them damn clubs because you could be with dudes and don't even know it. Atlanta, the same thing. You could be running around Atlanta and you could be with a damn dude. And you ain't gonna never live that down, man. You ain't gonna never, ever, ever live that down, man. That's a horrible demon to haunt you. To be with a damn dude, kissing a dude.
Yeah.
Hunter, they cleaned it up really nice now. It's really nice that way they cleaned it up. Yeah, bro.
Yeah, I seen some man. I seen some things and I'm like, yo, that's a dude.
Mm-hmm.
And it kind of bugged me out. I was like, man, this place is scary, man.
Mm-hmm.
And imagine how many brothers got caught up. How many brothers got caught up in that stuff, man? So, hey, it would not be wise for you to just be out here trying to fit in, because it's not going to be to your benefit. It's going to be to your destruction because, as you can see, like the elder had put it up there earlier, STDs are on the rise. And the Lord said that he was going to plague Babylon the Great with plagues. And one of those plagues are pestilence, right? And pestilences are diseases.
Mm-hmm.
It says, I'm going to read it again. This is 2 Ezra 15 and 49 again. I will send plagues upon thee, widowhood, poverty, famine, the sword, and pestilences to waste thy houses with destruction and death, man. So all of that is going to be used to bring destruction and death to you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man, because you refuse to hearken to the ways of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. It's not going to be to your benefit. You fighting a war that you can't win.
You stopping there?
Yeah, Gun.
Okay. This is we did this one last week, or 2 weeks ago. This is 1 John 2:18. It says, little children, it is the last time. And as ye have heard that the Antichrist shall come, even now, in 2024, there are many Antichrists. So the Antichrist is anything that opposes the word of the Most High through the spirit of Yahushua, who they call Christ. So you're going to see more Trans Ams and STDs and things that you never would suspect would grow and multiply. You're going to see many Antichrists or things of an Antichrist spirit in these last days, whereby we know that it is the last time, we know, man. We know, Hey, Shalom Alaikum. You can hear me?
Khan, Shalom.
Hey, Shalom, Mark. Shalom.
Shalom, man.
Shalom, Elder Bakwas.
Shalom. Nice shirt.
Oh, the water. Check it out.
God.
Yeah, nice shirt.
Right.
Oh, you got the fringes on it. I was about to say you need the fringes.
Khan, all praises. 4 corners.
That's right. That's right.
A nice that'd be nice for a camp. A nice headband, a black and gold headband with that. That'd be nice.
Yeah, I got to start looking into those things,
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, man, it's
part of my tardiness. I had to run around, man.
Man, it's no specific time you got to tune in, man. Most High as well. You got to do, you got to do what you got to do,
Yeah.
Con, I was like this week, man. I've been just looking around and I've been seeing it's like every week things get more and more wicked. Right. So, the biggest topics I've been seeing this week was, of course, the Russia moving those warships on Cuba.
Oh yeah.
Cuba. You got Putin. He met up with Kim Jong-un to come together against the U.S. You got all the shootings from, Father's Day to Juneteenth. You got what was the last one? Oh,
you got Saudi Arabia on the 9th. They bounced from the petrodollar situation. They joined the BRICS. Well, I think
they made it official.
After like I think it was like 70 something years, maybe in between 52 and 70 something years, they bounced out. So that's a major blow. And America was threatening them, saying, "Yo, you better not, break off." So that's going to affect the economy severely in this country because now
the oil.
Yeah, the oil, because now people going to buy oil not using the US dollar. They're going to use their money. They're going to trade in between themselves. That's a heavy blow.
Come. And the last one was the draft.
Oh, yeah, that too, yeah.
Now, yesterday I was looking at a video. I'm going to try to find it where they were saying straight up women got to they got to go into that
Yeah,
thing.
but they don't do the fact checks on that because they the way it's worded. Because I did a video on it the other day, and I definitely went to the fact check and just to cover myself. So be careful with that.
Yeah. I saw your video.
Yeah. Like they just like now women got to change your heart now. Now it's just. Oh, I want a husband. I need a husband. I want to stay home.
Hell no, you're gonna eat all that crap you've been saying for years. That's what's happening. And the men are not stupid. The men know that. All right,
what it's about. They know what it's about.
If you're a brother and you got your game tight, meaning you maintain your finances, you have your whip, your car, you keep yourself healthy. And you into your scriptures, you're very cautious now. You're very cautious, and you're not going to just take any woman that's going to meet you at the finish line, because Isaiah 4:1, that's going to come to pass. That's going to come to pass because the women are holding on to the money, the crumbs that's out here. You understand? I'm not saying all women. I'm speaking on a specific type of woman. They believe in the system and they believe that they're gonna be all right, but. The Most High is changing things, man. They're changing things real quick. And a lot of people that trust in Babylon and the system, they're gonna be really hard up. And to survive, you're gonna need holy men. You're gonna need holy men that's not infected with Americanism. And it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
Right. And you say all that, and these women, they figure you have to accept them no matter what. No matter what they've done, no matter how much SHIT they done talked, you got to accept them. Like, now we ready. We're ready now. Nah, things getting real bad now. Now you ready to settle down, and now you ready to be submissive. But like you said, brothers ain't with that no more, man.
Right. Because they're gonna be like Superman. The men that's in the Most High, they're not, the fleshy desires or to be a simpleton. That's going to be eradicated out of their spirit. They're going to take on more of the spirit of Christ. We call Yahweh Shai, and the common things that used to drive you crazy or used to run to, you're not gonna be in that spirit. And at the same time, things are going to be happening around us that's showing that America is on our way out, because once the value of that money plummets even more and people start losing jobs, that's going to be a serious thing, a very serious thing. This is why they're trying to bring that draft thing, because they see we're heading towards the direction of war. They see that, and that's going to be that's going to they got to get people to flip the ranks. The ranks have been low for over 25 years, man, and in all different areas of the military. So people they know this, so they gotta do something. Let me show you something real quick, because I had that thing on the military, and the military in America today is a damn joke.
Yeah, gone. And you had another video saying that they was gonna enlist Gen Z to fight. You know what that is, And Cardi B got up there and was like, "You really serious and gonna send them, man? We all dead."
It says the show must go on. The military may have banned drag, but it can't erase it from its own history. They've always been doing this crap for a minute.
Right.
They've been doing that. They've been having that in the military. So a lot of the young Jakes, they say, I'm not going. They don't take the military serious anymore, you know? So they got all this, man. They've been doing this, but now it's on a different level. Everything is on a different level now. Everything's on a different level. So you gotta accept that reality. And a lot of brothers is starting to see that. They're starting to see that reality, and they don't want to be a part of the damn circus anymore. Even the ignorant, they see what the hell is going on. They don't want to be a part of the foolishness anymore. Look at this right here. This is what's happening. This is why they're pushing this draft thing. Check it out.
The U.S. military hoping the new year will bring new enlistments. That's because the Army, Navy, and Air Force all fell short of their recruitment goals this fiscal year. In fact, the U.S. is seeing the smallest active duty force since 1940.
Look at that.
Wow.
1940. Wow. See that? You see that?
Wow.
That's a problem. So they got to try to get these new Jakes, and even some of these, possibly, I'm hearing of a lot of these migrants, they want to use them to fill in the ranks.
Yeah. That's why they brought them over here. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And they'll promise them citizenship.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing that they're not taking into account too is that ain't none of them coming back.
Right.
This is it. They go out there. That's a suicide mission.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's like that movie Suicide Squad. That's what they are. They're not coming back from that, man.
Then look at this. 53% of citizens say they are not proud of the country.
I got something to back you up on that too.
Let me finish this up real quick.
Think about that. It's a long time ago. Fox News poll over the summer found that 44% of Americans say they're proud of our country. Only 44%. Compare that to 69% in 2011. Some think the simplest solution to the recruitment problem is hiring back the thousands of troops who got fired for not getting the COVID shot.
Look at that now. All those dudes that didn't take the jibby jib was kicked out, man.
And I bet you they want them back too.
Yeah, kicked out. Then this guy comes out and says that a lot of this stuff was lies. He says it was lies. Now, look, you tell me the Most High is not an expert tactician. He puts a spirit on these dudes that do all type of wickedness, and then it comes back to haunt them and show the world just how stupid they really were. You know?
That's right. Yep, gone. They want them
Weeding
back.
Politics out of the military.
Huh?
No. Go ahead. Sluck.
Who got fired for not getting the COVID shot and weeding politics out of the military.
The idea that we're dividing people by oppressor and oppressed in these, indoctrinations is antithetical to what the military is all about.
Now, Republicans tried to put an end to what they call wokeness in the military this year. They were able to pass a hiring freeze on diversity, equity, and inclusion positions, but unable to block funding for controversial things like drag shows.
Drag shows in the military. You see how weak America is, man, and the world is watching this, man. Drag shows in the damn military, man.
What does that have to do with protecting the country?
Right.
It has nothing to do with that. It just shows you that this man is just a damn beast, man.
The people of perdition, man.
Hey, but when you study history, the Greeks, they used to take little boys with them to war. You know what that was for? They used to do that. That's in history. And look at Alexander the Great, so-called great. Known for I can't say it on the air, but known for that. And that's the way it is, man. This is not new. See, that's why the Most High says this is not our rest, man. This is not our rest. This is we're not supposed to get comfortable in this or glorify it or be a part of it, man. We're supposed to want to get away from that, man. And at least spiritually, this is why the Most High says in Revelations 18, come ye out of her, my people, and be not partakers of her sins. So the Most High he knows what's up. This is why the New Testament is so good, man. It's so good because it prepares us for this captivity. The Old Testament too, but the New Testament is spot on when it says, it keeps us balanced. Keeps us very much balanced. But this is crazy.
Come.
Crazy, man. You got
Con,
some there?
Con. This is Jeremiah 51 and verse 30.
Hold on, let me get it for you.
Con.
Jeremiah.
Con, Jeremiah 51 and 30.
And my brain is like not working today. I don't know, man.
Come on, hold them down.
I got it.
All this wickedness around you, man. Like you,
Yeah, man. It's
be
like,
hard to focus, man. You be vexed every day.
yeah, the most I got the time going so quick, and
That too.
you know, I'll be trying. You know, you try to juggle 3 things at once, and then you just most I says, "All right, take a knee, sit down, chill." You know,
Yep. Go on. This is Jeremiah 51 and 30. The mighty men of Babylon have forborne to fight. Like you just brought out that story, that report that nobody wants to fight. 44% say they love the country. You got people in the military bad mouthing the military.
mm-hmm.
You know, so nobody wants to protect this country because they see this country is nothing but instigators, troublemakers, is an evil country, and it wouldn't make sense to them to go over to somewhere else and fight and then come back and they oppressed in their own country. So it's like beating a dead horse. It's just no point to it, It says the mighty men of Babylon have forborne to fight. They have remained in their holes. Yeah, everybody like, man, I'm good where I'm at. I ain't about to go fight no war, man.
Right.
It says their might have failed. Yeah, because now, they just like ain't got no energy to do nothing no more. Right? It says what? They became as women. And like the elder put up there, what was going on in the military. I didn't even know they had those type of shows in there, but it's pretty much who you're gonna get. People in America are either high on drugs, obese, right? They have no sense of being a warrior. The men are women, the women are men, but now the women want to come out of their masculine role. The men, they got this whole, colorful, community going on, whereas it's all about loving who you love. Ain't nobody thinking about this, man. Ain't nobody thinking about no war. And then on top of that, they don't even believe there's a war gonna come. Right?
We're already at war.
Already
yeah, exactly. War. They're saying we're already at war.
Yeah.
That's the slogan they say.
Yeah. Yeah. But our people, they feel like, it's just rumors. Nobody wanted with the US. We got the strongest army in the world. But then you got Jake. I got a video here where, they looking to get you Jakes that's locked up. You thugs. You damn minister societies.
Yeah, you gang members.
That one, yeah, that just wanna be. Sit around and play the part.
Been and done that.
Getting on your games, playing Call of Duty, you about to be called for duty. And if you refuse, I believe you refuse, Esau just gonna grab you up and put you on the plane and ship you over there, man. Because it's no
proper training, no proper understanding.
Yeah, nothing.
No type of discipline, no type of form of ethics about war or military training, or willing to die for a proper cause, man. They have no comprehension, man.
Don't know nothing. Just put a uniform on them, strap them with an AK, and get over there and shed some blood for the American cause. But the Lord said what? They became as women. They have burned their dwelling places. Her bars are broken, man. Because this place has no strength no more. And like you said earlier, Elder, the other nations, they seeing it. They seeing that America is a joke. They seeing that this is our time to strike. They're like, how was Russia able to bring those warships to Cuba and America didn't do nothing?
Off the coast of Miami, man.
Yeah.
They have their partying, twerking.
Yep.
You know, indulging in some of the most horrific abominations you can imagine, man. Meanwhile, come on, man.
And all hell is about to break loose. Meanwhile.
Yeah.
And then they lied and tried to say that those were American fighter jets, where those planes, they wasn't even flying that fast, and you could see the Russian flag on the side of the plane. You know, so America is just lying to the people. They lying to the people, making the people believe that they still have, you know, strength. America still has some strength, but not as before.
They're saying that they can't even recruit the young men. They're saying they're so overweight. Some of them have criminal records that it's difficult to even recruit them.
And that's going to go out the door.
Yeah.
They're not going to even care that that Jake got a criminal record, because they really want Jake. They really want you so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans, man, because they probably sitting back thinking, like, how can we get these Negroes out of this country? They messing up. Oh, okay. We're going to put them over there to war to fight. You know, that's what it's coming to. And this
These Negroes
video
ain't
right
gonna
here,
go. They ain't gonna fight. They're gonna say, "Get the hell out of here." I'm not doing that. They're not gonna fight. If the college students were just in the streets against what was happening on the Gaza Strip, you think they're gonna willingly just enlist in the Army or the Navy or the Marines? They're not gonna do that. And you don't have no money already. They're not gonna do that.
Exactly. This is the spirit that Jake is in right here. Juneteenth madness.
Mm-hmm.
This is the spirit that this is the spirit that Jake is in. Let me know when you want me to play.
Yeah, whenever you're ready.
Oh, okay, come on.
Look at that.
It's there, right?
I've been watching this damn same clip on different videos for a minute. I mean, I ain't gonna say it on the line, but what the hell is that?
I know, man.
What the hell is that thing? I'm not gonna say what I'm talking about, but you brothers know what I'm seeing, man. Come on.
That's that actor dude. That's that actor dude that got that that thing you was bringing up earlier. That got that pestilence.
Oh wow, man, this is crazy. I'm telling you, the whole world is going crazy, man. And this is what the other side is fighting against. The conservatives, they don't want this, man. You understand? Not that they are much better, but I see the point.
Mm-hmm.
I've been watching this for a minute on different clips on the news. I'm saying I should do something on this thing. God damn, boy.
Yeah, this is pure confusion and craziness, and is everything, man. Everything wicked about this, man.
Yo, look at the Jake.
Careful what you say. Careful what you say.
Look at that.
You got the bald-headed Jake right here. You know,
he's gonna put his arm around him. It's crazy.
Loving his master. You got another one right here. Then you got the damn black woman. Then you got the colorful over there. You know, so it's everybody wrapped in one.
Now you think you going? This is what I'm saying to you, brothers and sisters who believe the Bible and you know the truth and you know what we're up against. Half of them damn Negroes, probably 90%. They gonna say something is wrong with you, or something you sick, or that Bible is outdated, and what's wrong with you? Be happy. It's gonna be like on your necks, man.
It's unity. Don't you see the unity?
Mm-hmm.
Yo, we're the ones that are gonna be chasing the hang and destroy, because they did it to the prophets.
Yeah. Yep.
Right.
Yep.
Don't be afraid, gentlemen. Don't be afraid, comrades. You're gonna be okay. Because we care about the blood of the most high, why Hamashiach Yahweh Shai.
Come on.
All right.
Oh my God.
Oh my Lord, man.
Yo, he's red as hell, man. Look at Esau. He's red as hell.
And look at Biden's face. He's just like,
He's like, what?
oh my God. And Esau knows how stupid Jake is, man.
Yep.
Every year, Jake, this is supposed to be what happened to Black Power. Why do y'all thirst for these devils to be around y'all when it's supposedly y'all time?
Because the leadership inspires them to be stupid.
This is crazy, man. That's the brother put the scripture, the perfect scripture, Isaiah 30:12, because you trust in oppression.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and you stand, you love it there. You love being oppressed. The way Jake fights oppression is he coons out to his people, man. That's how he fights oppression. This is crazy, man. Every year, man. Since this Juneteenth thing started back in the time of George Floyd, man, these Negroes have gotten more and more dumb, man.
Mm-hmm.
More dumb.
Down here in Atlanta, all you hear all day is songs like that, and people really celebrating, like they really think they're free. We're not free. This is not our rest.
Exactly, man. And I was looking at a thing. They got this thing called the Brooklyn Block Party, right? So it popped up, and I'm looking at it. I'm like, oh, okay.
You went or you watched?
No, I watched it. I watched it on TV.
Oh, okay.
But I didn't know it was going on. So, you know, I'm like, oh wow, that's kind of crazy, because I remember back in the days when I used to go to block parties, like when I was young. And man, I really looked. When I tell y'all, it's nothing but y'all know what I'm getting at, but it's nothing but them. They are all Negroes.
But that's odd.
Yeah, it was nothing but the Crayolas. Nothing but the Crayolas there. Right? You had Trans Ams, you had bifocals, you had everything, man. I had to look at it 2-3 times, and I'm like, I'm looking for, you know, something normal. Couldn't find nothing. I'm like, man, this is why the Lord has a great slaughter coming, because our people are just so, they weak. Our people are just completely weak, man. You know, they go along to get along. They don't care what it is. As long as they can have a place here in Babylon, and everybody likes them, the oppressors like them, these other nations like them, they fine, man. You got Negroes fighting for Palestine. You got Negroes fighting for Israel over there. You got Negroes fighting for everybody, but nobody fights for you Negroes.
No one.
Nobody fights for you Latinos, man, because you Latinos, they making y'all the face of violence and rage now too, because they blaming all of these crimes on migrants now.
Mm-hmm.
You had a so-called white woman just got killed, and it was the Northern Kingdom brother that did it, which I don't believe he did it. I believe they covering it up. They just found one, and they said it was him. From Ecuador.
Wow.
Crazy, man.
Yeah, they on them. After that, a few more of those.
Yeah.
Them same militias are gonna be going after them, hunting them down, man.
Yeah, they had remember the girl? I don't know if y'all heard the girl that got raped in raped in Queens by the migrant, and they caught him and beat him up, and then gave him to the cops.
You talking about uptown, right? The recent one.
Yeah, this was in Queens.
Oh, I was in Queens with them Dominicans when they grabbed dude up.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, they beat him up and they turned him in. But it's all the migrants now. Now it's just, you know, the Northern Kingdom. Now they the problem. Biden let too many of them over the border. They're not coming here for a better life. They coming here to commit murder and and do horrific things to the citizens. So the point is they making Jake the face of the violence, and this is and they saying that they're the reason why this country is falling.
Yeah, they're not playing around though, man. They're going after them, boy. You know, they got to heat it up. It's getting to that point, man. They're getting close to that election. They got to heat it. Illegal immigrant charged with violating of New York 13-year-old was previously caught in Eagle Pass. An illegal immigrant charged with violation of a young girl in New York had previously been caught by Border Patrol agents in Eagle Pass. Ain't got a picture of him, but they've been talking about this. They've been talking about that for the whole week, man.
Yeah, and Amalekite little girl got raped out there in what was it? Was it London or France? One of them.
Yeah, it was London. I read about that. It was in London.
Yeah, that just happened
crazy out there for that.
But they didn't give who it was, so I don't know. It was probably another Edomite or something, you know. But the thing is, man, a lot of hell is about to come on women, and they just out here playing games too.
Yeah, but you know, the Spirit showed me they got to learn the hard way.
Yeah, yep.
Exactly. They got to learn the hard way. You can't keep talking because they got power in this system. They got it in wickedness, and they got to do wickedness. But you know, they got to learn the hard way. That's why the Most High said, in the affliction they're gonna seek Him early, and that's gonna be just some of them. But to feel sorry and cry and march and all of that, you know, I ain't with that bull crap. You know, let the Lord's hammer come down and see what happened, because everybody has to pay the piper. And if you do wrong, you get wrong. You do right, you get right. But right now we're in some really serious times, and the Most High is showing us that you can't keep ignoring the Most High. The writing is on the wall, and this is not hard to see. This is not hard to see unless you don't want to see it. But you know, that's what it is. They are purposely rejecting the Most High, purposely, because it's not hard to see what we're saying. You know, stop being a damn whore. Stop shaking your ass. Excuse my language. But that's what, we say. That's, you know, thus saith the Most High. But they don't want to see that. So, you know, that's you know, they're gonna reap what they sow, and that's what it is. You know, let me read this real quick. I'll let you go back to the video. This is John 3, verse 19. It says, and this is a condemnation that light is come into the world. The light represents Yahweh Shah, who they call Christ, and this truth, and righteousness. And it says, and men love darkness rather than light. See, so they love it. And it says men, but it's the women too. They love darkness rather than light, because their deeds were evil. So a person that do evil, they're not gonna want to come back to the Most High and the Son. They're not gonna want to do that. They're gonna get mad and they're gonna fight, you know, and they're gonna curse you out. Might even try to put hands on you. You know, it says for everyone that doeth evil hateth the light. See, they hate the light. So if they doing evil and freaking off and having a good time and celebrating that wickedness and having a good time, they're not going to hear you. They're going to say, well, can't you just tone it down? Brother is the famous one. Brother, I'm not saying what you're saying is wrong. I'm not saying what you're saying is wrong, but it's the way you say it. It's the way you brothers say it. That's what's the problem, the way you brothers say it.
Y'all would get a lot more people to listen if y'all would just fix your delivery, brother.
Yep. That's what they do. You be on the side and say, can I talk to you for a minute? Aki, oh, boy, here it come. You know, you get more bees with honey, brother. You know, y'all just change the way you say things. It'd be a lot better. You say, well, brother, how you want me to say it? The Most High says such and such. I'm just saying. And then when you trap them off, but that ain't the only book. You got to read the dogma of Acrylius, what he said about the eagle god. And it'd be some damn foolishness they come with.
Yeah.
But and they hate the light.
Yeah, you tell them, let me read this to you, brother. No, yo, I ain't got time right now. I just wanted to tell y'all that. Meanwhile, you've been standing over there for 30 minutes.
Right.
Yeah. And they try to get the last word in on wickedness and walk away.
Yeah. That's what it is, man. They got to get that last word so that way they go away And then they'll say, then they'll go to their man. Yeah, I ran into them Israelites, man. I had to tell them off, man.
I told them the truth. Yeah, all right.
Yeah, Jake is like that, man. That gets me that vexes my spirit the most, man.
I get mad.
They come up to the camp and they'll listen, and everything sound good until you start talking about whether eating pork, dealing with the same sex, what's gonna happen to women and children and things like that. Jake can't take that. Oh, see, that's where we disagree at, man.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all had me up until y'all said that, man. Mm-hmm. And then the way they get away all the time is, you know what? I got my notes. Y'all out here every Saturday? All right, I'll be back. You never see them dudes again, man.
Negro, you ain't coming back.
Come exactly.
On, don't come back.
You never see him again. You know?
Depart from me, man. Get out of here.
Con, I wanted to read this, right? This is Malachi chapter 3 and verse 13. It says, your words have been stout against me. Stout meaning fat, proud, right? Because Jake speak proud words in the sight of the Most High, right? It says, saith the Lord, yet ye say, what have we spoken so much against thee? Yeah, because Jake, like, why is all this happening to? What did we do to deserve this? But yet you proud as hell, man. Right? So it says, ye have said, it is vain to serve God. Yeah, why? Because listen, man, if y'all ain't talking about no money, I can't get with that right now. Yeah, I believe in God, but I'm trying to get the bag right now. So, I mean, that's not going to benefit me right now if I listen here like that. But I'm with y'all, right? That's what Jake say. It says, ye have said it is vain to serve God, and what profit is it that we have kept his ordinances, and that we have walked mournfully before the Lord of hosts? Yeah, because you can't even get while you're in a mourning state, while your people was looking bad out here. Right? So you try to put it together in your head. Man, what did I do? I got a job. I got my money right. I got a nice car. I'm blessed. But I'm still going through stuff, man. Because Jake only think he blessed when he get money.
Right.
Right? So it says verse 15. And now we call the proud happy. Who's the most proud? Esau, Edom. Right? It says, yea, they that work wickedness are set up. Because they looking at it like, wait, white man, you wicked, man. But look what he got. So I'm gonna follow him. I figure if I could do what he do, maybe I'll get rich like him. Right? But not knowing that you're different from him, you're better than him. It says, yea, they that tempt God are even delivered. Yeah, man, look, they don't go through what we go through. They don't get sick like us. Right? They got them nice houses. They living it up. And they wicked. We are because Jake know Esau is wicked, man. Whether it's dealing with his system and in every form and fashion of his system, he know that is wicked. Everywhere Jake go is a stumbling block there because of the system. And whether they want to, try to, deny it as to who runs the system, they would say wicked people. Okay, what people? They would say, listen, brother, we can't get caught up on particular people, man. Everybody's wicked.
Yep.
That's what they say. That's how they try to throw it off. It says, then they that fear the Lord spake often one to another, and the Lord hearkened and heard it. And a book of remembrance was written before him for them that feared the Lord and that thought upon his name. And that's the elect, man. So the rest of you, Jakes, you thinking in the mindset of, why should we serve the Lord? You 2/3, we should be like the heathen. But then you got the elect that's thinking upon the name of the Lord, man. And these Jakes right here that you see on the screen, the video I had, these Jakes ain't thinking about the Lord, man. They want to hold hand in hand with Esau Edom, trying to get a piece of that pie.
Mm-hmm.
They saying, man, they listen, man, their bank accounts is fat. I'm trying to get mine. This is why you got a lot of our people selling out in these last days. You got a lot of brothers in the truth selling out in these last days.
Yep.
You know? So everybody wants to be Esau Edom, and knowing, especially the brothers in the truth, they know Esau Edom's in, but yet they still want to be like Esau Edom. It's crazy, man.
Yeah,
they got it.
Very crazy, but you know, that's the system we in now. But bottom line is, you know, Jake, you know, all the way to the end, a lot of Jake brothers and sisters, they're gonna fight and rebel and push back all the way to the end because they playing their part. Everybody has a part in the play to play in the play. You know, everybody has a part. Yep. So you're gonna have that pushback. And those of us who are experienced and seasoned in the Most High, we know that that's the norm. You know, we don't get bent out of shape when they push back. We know that, all right, the Most High don't want this person. He's still infected. Move on to the next brother and sister. We know that. So we're going to keep going. But certain brothers and sisters, you know, they're going to see what the hell is going on. They see already. They see what the hell is going on. That ship pulling into close to America, that's a major thing. The Saudis backing out of the petrodollar deal and setting themselves up with Russia and China and so on and so forth. That's a major deal. Then Putin, he's getting closer with China. That's a major power move. And that's going to affect America. So right now, everybody's still happy and they doing what they doing. And they still talking smack. But that's only because some of the money is still flowing around. But as we get closer and closer or further down the line, we know that that's going to change. That's not going to be like that long. That's going to definitely change. So let them celebrate. Let them have a good time. But you brothers and sisters who know the Most High, you focus in on what the hell is happening in this country. You focus in on the negatives that will affect the mindset of a lot of these brothers and sisters, man. You better get more in that mode, you know, because that's what it is. And you know, they hate us. They hate us because of what we believe. They hate us because of we teach the word of the Most High, and we rain on a parade, man. So and they ministers are a bunch of frauds. The ministers are a bunch of frauds, and their ministers are not leading them into the spirit of the Most High. The ministers are part of the very system that the Most High hates. The very system. Right. In the same book of Malachi, the second chapter says, "For the priest's lips should keep knowledge." See, so the priest is supposed to give you not the knowledge of the Most High. He's not supposed to bend towards politics or what's better, the Democrats or the Republicans. I guarantee you, in this picture, there's a lot of reverends that's associating with Biden, and at the same time, you got an abomination, if you know what I'm talking about, in the midst of them, which is against the scriptures, totally against the scriptures. Yeah. I guarantee you that. There's no doubt in my mind about that. There's no doubt in my mind. And then even with these different awards and ceremonies, you got Jake claiming to follow God, Jake claiming to believe in God, Jake claiming to be supported by the clergy, and it's wicked and evil as possible. You understand? Wicked and evil as possible. But the Most High comes back and he says in Malachi 2 verse 7, he says, "For the priest's lips should keep knowledge, and this is the people now, and they that seek the Lord, and they should seek the law at his mouth." So you're supposed to seek the law. You're supposed to seek the law in the do's and the don'ts. What's permitted by the Most High, what the Most High is against. You understand? They should seek the Lord at the Most High, at the priest's mouth, for he is the messenger of the Lord of hosts. So are these priests and ministers, are they really the messengers of the Lord of hosts? Are they really? I don't think so, man. I don't think so. But the point is, they're supposed to follow a man of the Most High that speaks knowledge and produces a law from his mouth. Then the Most High says in the 8th verse, "But ye have departed out of the way." So there are people who put themselves in a position as a priest or a minister of the Most High. It says, "But ye have departed out of the way. ye have caused many to stumble at the law.
Mhm.
Ye have corrupted the covenant of Levi, saith the Most High. And that's exactly what's happening, because they're stumbling at the law. And at the same time, if you look at this picture, you know what law that jumps right to your mind that they're going against. You know what law. You know damn well what law comes to your damn mind, man.
You know what just came to my mind?
He's rocking a somewhat of a beard, man.
That's right.
You know what just came to my mind? Deuteronomy, the 32nd chapter. Deuteronomy 32 and 31.
Come on, let's read it.
It's just total insanity, man. Totally, and you got a lot of black men there with them, and you know a lot of things that shouldn't fly is flying, man. And look who's with Esau, who has perverted their damn minds, man.
Right.
You know.
That's right. Come. This Deuteronomy 32 and 31.
And you can read. It goes all the way down to 39, but you can read from 31 down to 36. Right. Yeah. Because it's going to the point right there, like the elder was saying about how these people, how they are, who they're not like us.
Yeah, come. Which they are not all Israel, which are all of Israel.
Mm-hmm.
Right. You know? This is Deuteronomy 32 and 31. For their rock is not as our rock. Yeah, because their rock is Esau Edom. Right? Our rock is Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. Even our enemies themselves being judges. For their vine is of the vine of Sodom.
See?
Yep. And of the fields of Gomorrah. Their grapes are grapes of gall. Their clusters are bitter. Come on. You want to say something?
Yeah, exactly. Like it says, for their vines are vine of Solomon, and their fields of Gomorrah, their grapes are the grapes of gall, their clusters are bitter. Like their whole philosophy is so contrary to Yahweh Ba'Shem Hamashiach Yahweh Shai. And when you read on 33, you can read 33, brother.
Come on. Their wine is the poison of dragons, and their cruel venom as asps.
You see how Moses breaking this down, man? Like these are some wicked people, man. Yeah, like I'm looking at that picture that the elder put out there. This scripture is about those people, man. And he's speaking about our people who are among our enemies, man. We do have enemies, man.
Yeah, within our own people, man.
Right.
And I don't know what that was. What is that? A Phoenix Award show?
Which mean the one I had earlier?
Yeah, the one with all the awards.
I don't know what the hell that is.
Come on, you know most of them Jakes sold out, man. Most of them, they were probably in a sorority in college, and they're part of that society.
Yo, I think that's down here in Atlanta, because that's the that guy Warnock right there. That's under Biden. That's that Senator Warnock.
What that which Jake you seen? Which one?
The one that's right under Biden.
Oh, okay, with the gray and black beard.
Yeah, the one that's right under Biden. Yeah,
with the glasses. Come on.
Yeah, with the blue tie on.
Yeah.
They've been doing a lot of those things down here, bro. Like they really walling out down here as far as like Juneteenth. Like they so lost, bro.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, it's heavy out here, bro.
Yeah, every year it gets worse.
Yeah.
Verse 34. Is not this laid up in store with me and sealed up among my treasures?
That's a good question. You share the Most High? Watch, and when you read 35, watch how he bring it out. Watch how our Lord is.
Come on. To me belongeth vengeance and recompense. Their foot shall slide in due time.
You see, in due time, the Most High, he's going to reveal, and he's going to destroy this kingdom. He's going to destroy their whole philosophies, and he's going to exalt us by bringing out the word of the Most High, Wah HaMashiach Yahweh Shai, man.
Come on.
We just got to hang in there.
That's right. It says, for the day of their calamity is at hand.
Come on.
And the things that shall come upon them make haste.
Right.
Yeah, they right around the corner.
Right around the corner, bro.
It says, for the Lord shall judge his people and repent himself for his servants.
Come on.
when he seeth that their power is gone and there is none shut up or left.
Right.
You know? So
It's a where is it at? Right, it says calamity.
Calamity.
It says an event causing great and often sudden damage or distress, a disaster.
Wow.
See that?
Wow.
Disaster, calamity.
Calamity.
hey,
So
Calamity.
right around the corner, brothers.
Right around the corner in due time.
Mm-hmm. So
In due time, he ain't playing. So y'all, you know, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like you people out here who want to cleave on to the power of Egypt, you want to cleave on to the power of America, you still think that you have some worth or some investment within this society? No, you're not. Because in due time, the Most High going to take all that away from you to make you come back to him. Like the elder brought out, in your affliction, you shall seek me early.
That's right. That's right. And I got one to back you up, which is straight to the point. This is Isaiah 13 and 15. Everyone that is found shall be thrust through, and everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword. So, Jake, you want to join with Esau, man, and you're gonna get what Esau gonna get.
Oh.
You know, the Most High not gonna skip by you and say, "Oh yeah, well, you know, you are my people." Nah, you want to join into the people who he hates, you're gonna get the judgment that he gets. But like you said earlier, Elder, Jake gonna want to get right at the last minute. Right now, he got his money going, and he got his food, and he got his PlayStation, and he got his Jordans, he got his weed, he got everything he need. So Jake not thinking about the Lord. He can still hustle. He still got a little hustle on a block. He doing, you know, basically he still has a way to make a living.
right.
But slowly but surely, Yahweh Shem Yahushua is cutting off them avenues. And Jake's starting to see it. You trying to sell fake clothes, the Most High throwing that away. Right? You out here trying to sell this bogus weed, the Most High shutting those weed spots down. Right? Locking people up. So your avenues is getting cut off, man.
Mm-hmm.
You got it.
Yeah, I saw a bunch of Jakes. I was smoking weed in the corner store. I was going to get a sandwich, and I was like, "Damn, these guys is like just so lost." But at the same time, they good because they can still stay with their mommy, daddy, and whatnot, and they can get by. So that so the Most High, he's got it that there's still wiggle room to do your foolishness. You'll get a couple of dollars because really, if you're just a damn bum Jake, all you need is some weed, a little bit of weed to get through the day, some cheap beer, because you could buy a can of beer for $1 now. You can buy that, and some food, some Chinese food, Moab. You good. You can sustain yourself in wickedness for a good while for that. But what happens when the Most High shuts that down, man? Eventually that will be shut down. So what happens then? That's the case. So how long can you continue to be? How long will that last with SSI? When the Most High put the spirit on the SSI and the government money, Section 8 and all that. Now you can't feed them damn Ray and Pookie's kids now. So eventually it's gonna happen. People's gonna they run it from it like it's not gonna happen, but it's gonna happen. Look at the storms in Florida and Texas, that rain that hit. These are Most High is just giving little hits here and there, but what's gonna happen when the real deal go down and the lights are shut down? That's the thing. When the Most High shuts down the lights and kills everything, that's when you're gonna realize that how real this is. Because they haven't accepted the fact that this is not your rest. And this is America has never been your rest. You was brought here to serve slavery. And a lot of Jakes don't know that. You was brought here to serve and be a slave because you don't know your nationality. If you knew your nationality, you would go in the books. You would open the books and you would know that, hey, the books is talking about me, and I'm in captivity. But right now, the shelves are still full, but it's going to be a time where that's not going to be. The Most High is going to change all that. Micah 2:10 says, "Arise, ye, and depart, for this is not your rest." So the only way to get that through Jake's thick skull is the Most High has to take away the food and the weed and the crumbs that they're used to. Change up your lifestyle, make it very difficult to thrive and continue in your wickedness and not see the Most High. You'll give you show you the bigger picture, and that's what it's going to come down to. And the Most High says, "Arise." The Most High says, "Arise, ye, and depart, for this is not your rest," because it is polluted. And it is polluted. It's polluted with all different forms of wickedness. And it has polluted your mind and destroyed you. This is why the Most High says, "My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge."
Hosea 4:6.
Yeah, they crazy, man. What the Most High says, because it is polluted, it shall destroy you, even with a sore destruction. Very serious destruction, man. This is not going to be a cakewalk. It's not going to be a cakewalk. You can have all the Juneteenth crap you want. That's not going to change anything. It's not going to change a goddamn thing. So you better get ready for it, because if you think it's bad now, wait down the line.
That's right. I got one to back you up, because Jake not going to get it. No matter what you tell him, he's not going to get it. He don't care if you say depart from America. He don't care if you say it's going to destroy you. He don't care. And this is because Yahweh Shem Yahushua got an angel blocking these Jakes from getting the understanding.
Right.
This is 2 Timothy 3:13. "But evil men and seducers shall wax worse and worse."
So right there.
Our people gonna wax worse and worse, man. 2/3 of our people they just gonna get worse. They gonna stray away further from Yahweh Shem Yahushua, and the elect is going to cleave to Yahweh Shem Yahushua in these last days. That's just the two directions that Israelites are going.
Read the 12th verse.
Verse 12.
Right. It
says, "Yea, and all that will live godly in Yahushua, Amashiach Yahushua, shall suffer persecution." And we know that.
We know.
But we understand the persecution. We know that it's for our embetterment, man. We know it's to make us stronger. Because what did the Lord say? Gold is tried in the fire.
Right.
And acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. So if we come through this fire, Lord willing, we part of the hopeful elect, we're gonna come out like fine gold, man. That everybody gonna see. And Jake just gonna remain. A lot of Jake's gonna remain with that dross on him. That dirt where it don't shine, it looks old and rusty, and that's how 2/3 of our people are getting. So it says, verse 13 again, "But evil men and seducers shall wax worse and worse, deceiving and being deceived."
Right.
Because a lot of people, they are deceived. They deceive within Kemet, that Egyptology, being Christians, Catholics, Seventh-day Adventists, Jehovah's Witnesses, right? Or just, hey man, I just live life.
Right.
I wake up and, do you thank God for you? Listen, man, I just live life, man. I go to work, I stay out the way. You got to do something, man. You wasn't put here. It's not like you working. You're gonna accomplish something with working, man. You're gonna make it rich. How America tells you, just keep on working. You'll make it to where you want to make it. In order to get rich, in order to obtain some type of wealth in this society, you got to be wicked as hell. You got to sell out, right? You got to rob somebody. You got to be a thief.
Right.
You have to do these things.
Right.
I had an Ephraimite tell me, yeah, you got it.
Yeah, and that's why Brother Joshua, like, I love the way you're speaking and what the elder brought out in his video the other day. Like, It's serious, man. Like we have this ministry, man. We have this ministry, and we exalt it, and we comprehend like exactly like the cost for being chosen for this work and this ministry, you know, to salvation. Like when you go to what is it, 2 Corinthians, the 4th chapter, verse 1. You know, just to add on to what you were saying, Yahshua. 2 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 1.
2 Corinthians chapter 4 and verse 1.
Come.
Therefore, seeing that we have this ministry,
Yep.
as we have received mercy, that's right. Yep. We faint not.
No, we're not gonna give up.
No, because this is the best thing I've ever gotten in my life.
Come.
You know,
Me too, brother.
Who could have knew that the book that was sitting in your grandmother's house all that time and in your parents' house when you were real small, you was gonna be connected to that book and read out that book and understand that book and know that it's speaking about you that whole time.
The whole time. And yo, and let me tell you something, Yahshua. I never met you. I look forward to meeting you. But Elder Bakwash used to have a class on Thursdays, bro.
Come on.
In Newark. One of the best classes I've ever been to, man.
Come on.
And he ain't play no games.
Come on.
To this day.
Yeah.
Could you question yourself and imagine what would you be doing now at this time if you didn't know the truth? What would you be doing?
Exactly, man.
If I know the truth about the scriptures of the Bible, man,
I'll be scared out of my damn mind, man. Knowing that all this stuff coming around,
I'll be dancing with the devil in the pale moonlight somewhere, man. I don't know.
even if I didn't know the truth, and I would just see how the world was shifting, and I didn't have no answers, man, I'll be scared out of my mind. That's a scary position to be in right now, because we on the outside looking in to Jake in the world, and he don't see nothing wrong with it. As long as the money is flowing, he don't see nothing wrong with anything. He don't care, and that's how it's going to hit Jake in these last days. Just like, what the hell? Yo, them brothers was right the whole time.
Yep.
That's the way it's gonna go. But I got this.
You gonna read on 2 Corinthians?
Oh, okay. Come on. It says, verse 2. But we, Salakia, but have renounced the hidden things of dishonesty, not walking in craftiness, or handling the word of the Most High deceitfully.
Right.
That's right, because you got a lot of people who, Elder, you always bring it up. You don't see the Christians out there with the bullhorns no more, but they were handling the word of the Lord deceitfully.
We're talking about us too, though. We're talking about us too.
Yeah, that too. Yeah, I was getting there. Yeah, but that's Christians, all our people in these religions who pick up the Bible and think they understand it, and brothers in the truth that add and take away from the word.
I see the Jehovah wickedness in them in the train station. I see them with the damn racks.
They're everywhere, bro.
Yeah, but they don't never approach you. They just sitting there.
Like I'll walk past them slow and see if they try to call me back. Hey, bro, they don't even do that no more. They say good morning, and they just keep going. I say, damn, I can't even engage no more like I used to back in the 90s or whatever. You guys got weak.
That's right.
You're some weak Christians now, man. What happened to you guys, man?
And they always got one man. They got about 4 or 5 women, and 1 man.
And he looked weak as hell.
Weak.
He got on a cheap suit and he looked weak as hell. A
shirt jacket that's like 3 sizes too big.
Right. It's always too big.
Yeah, they got the damn what is that? A fanny pack around his neck going down on the side.
Next time you see them, walk to them and ask them, are they ready? And then they say, what? Ready for what? They tell you that the fall of America, and watch how they jump back. They don't catch themselves. Well, it is in Bible, They don't want to expound on that for so long. But watch, just test them out and just say that to them.
Yep. Because I do the same thing. I walk past them real slow. I even stop and look at the pamphlet that they got up there, and I like squinch my eyes so that way I'm thinking somebody will say, "Oh, you want to inquire?" Nobody don't say nothing to me.
Nah, the demon in them probably said, "Oh, he's one of them guys. Let him go."
One of them. Yep. He's like, nah, this is not for you. I remember I came across this dude. He was out preaching the Bible, so I said, yeah. He said, brother, can I read you a scripture? So I said, yeah. Read me a scripture. I was with my rib. I said, yeah, read me a scripture. So he just started reading. I said, where you at? So he told me the verse. I can't remember. But before he read the verse, he said, you gonna get on one knee?
They were trying to prepare you. They were trying to prepare you for the folly.
But I said, one knee for what? He said, it says every knee shall bow. So I said, bow to who? I said that, and he looked me up and down, and his face just changed. He said, "Oh, I'm sorry, this is not for you.
You one of them guys."
And I just walked off.
You know what it is. He know what it is. He saw the light in you, man.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. I was like, man, get out of here, man. Talking about every knee shall bow.
Get verse 3. Watch this.
Verse 3. But if our gospel be hid, it is hid to them that are lost.
Yeah,
that's right. Point blank to the period and period, man. Short and sweet. And 2/3 of our people are lost, man. Right?
Yeah.
And I had this to back you up. This is 2nd Ezra chapter. You got something, Elder?
No, it's that the 4th verse says, "In whom the God of this world has blinded the minds of them which believe not."
Exactly. There you go.
That's the light of the glorious gospel of Yahushua, what they call Christ, who is the image of the Most High, should shine unto them. So it's a lot of them that's lost, man, but they can't see it,
That's right.
Can't see it.
And that's like I said earlier, an angel is literally blocking them from getting the understanding. But this is 2nd Ezra chapter 16 and verse
16.
2nd Ezra 16. I'm gonna start at 61.
Okay.
It says, he made man and put his heart in the midst of his body, meaning the spirit, and gave him breath, life, and understanding. The Most High did this, man. But in the name of Yahushua, right? It says, yea, and the spirit of almighty power, which made all things and searcheth out all hidden things and the secrets of the earth. Surely he knoweth your inventions and what ye think in your heart, meaning your spirit, even them that sin and would hide their sin. So when you read, I believe it's Wisdom of Solomon, right?
That's my book right there.
1 and 4, it says, for into a malicious soul, wisdom shall not enter. So if you in sin, you're not going to obtain no wisdom.
Nope.
Right? So this is which goes back to what the elder just read in 1 Corinthians 4 and 4. It said, in whom the power of this world have blinded the minds of them which believe not. Right? Why don't they believe? Because they got a spirit on them not to believe, because they in sin, which is malicious, right? So the Lord ain't dealing with a malicious soul,
right?
So back it says verse 64. Therefore hath the Lord exactly searched out all your works, and he will put you all to shame. Yeah, all them jakes that was in that award show, them sellouts, because you ain't getting no award in that big. That looked like a big event right there. Phoenix Awards. That looked like a big event, man. And you had Biden there. So you know it was type big.
Yeah, a lot of witches and warlocks and damn soothsayers was up in there, man. You can't cross the line to the upper tier unless you like how the dude told you to bow down, you know,
Yeah,
get on one
exactly.
knee. You gotta bend the knee to a lot of damn wickedness to be in that world. So I don't know if that Phoenix Award thing is well, it's got to be on a big level if all them dudes is there. Got to be.
And the actual Phoenix, that's going back to I believe witchcraft as well.
Yeah,
too.
I was thinking that.
Yeah, idolatry.
Yeah, idolatry and witchcraft. I believe that goes back to that. You know, it says, verse 65, and when your sins are brought forth, and they will be brought forth, you know, because that book of remembrance is going to be open. It says, and when your sins are brought forth, ye shall be ashamed before men, because the Lord going to bring you low. All the proud is going to be brought low, and your own sins shall be your accusers in that day. Right. What will ye do? Or how will you hide your sins before Yahweh Shem Yahushua and his angels? How you going to hide it? Right? All y'all celebrities, all your dirt is coming out now. Yeah. You know, it started with Diddy. Now it's moving on to Jay-Z, and you got Timbaland in there. You got Busta Rhymes. All these dudes, all their wickedness is coming out now.
Yeah, you see this guy got pulled over for a DWI, Justin Timberlake.
Yep.
And he looked weird, man. They had a picture of him saying, "What's wrong with him?" He like on drugs or something's wrong with this dude.
They said that I saw it on the news. It was the other day, last night, like night before last. He said the baby blues are turned red.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was lit, bro.
Yeah, them dudes is finished, man. Them celebrities is finished.
That dude probably was sniffing coke and damn smoking and whatever all night.
I believe that wholeheartedly, man. I believe that wholeheartedly.
It says extra. That show.
Yeah, man. Yo, I believe it, because all of them dudes, they deal with them. They try all types of drugs, man. They be high out of their mind. That's why they most of them wear shades all the time, and they don't like mirrors in their house and things like that. I was hearing a lot about them celebrities, man.
Yeah, right? you get caught up after a while. You can't get out of that thing, boy, because you in a different world. But you can't get out of that, man. You try, you can try, but good luck on that, because the Most High is going to expose you eventually, man. You're going to be caught with a Trans Am, or you're going to be wake up naked in a damn CD motel, or something going to happen.
Hey, remember when they interviewed Eddie Murphy back in the day when he picked up them Trans Ams, and he was like, I was just being helpful. I was just giving them a ride.
I saw that. I was like, get the hell out of here. Who the hell are you kidding? But these guys getting caught out there left and right, man. I mean, look at this dude, man. Crazy as hell.
Yeah,
he don't even look like the same dude. He looks like a damn Lunchbox Joe from downtown. He looks like the same dude.
Ashy.
Once the glitter and the fame is gone, and you're not as relevant as you once was, hey man, you start bugging out.
Let's see if it plays. I don't know if the motorcycle.
Oh hey. With Zeem, you can stream free local TV from all over the country. Zeem speaks for itself. It really doesn't need a celebrity spokesperson. But
Charlie Langston with us right now. Charlie Courts of DailyMail.com, U.S. Associate Editor. So Charlie, there was this officer, as Alexis said, too young maybe to know who he had just arrested, and there are other older folks, maybe in my age bracket, who don't know who this guy is. I do, because I'm that.
Look at this dude.
But what do you make of that?
Yeah, he looks straight hot.
I think it's interesting because even if there are people who are too young to know who Justin is, the mere fact that a celebrity has been busted for a DWI is fascinating to everyone. And we have seen it turned into a viral meme.
Why is that?
Every social media platform. People are making fun of his songs. People are making fun of his dance moves. So I think no matter how old you are, whether
these dudes be good outside of the Most High and blessed by Satan, but how long does that last, man?
Exactly. It's only for a season. It's only for a season, man.
Okay. walk away.
Exactly.
Music. It's very clear that this is a story that has captivated every age group.
And I think about, Billy Joel, it was great that someone was able to get his reaction. He's had a number of fender benders and issues that have come up in the Hamptons, as has Martha Stewart.
Like a regular white boy.
Yeah. What is it about this?
Man, if I drink, man, I'll be scared to get behind that wheel, man. I try to damn, let me get home quick, man. I'll be scared as hell.
Call a lift, man.
If you gonna drink, this is how you know these celebrities, they think that they above the law, man. Because they got a name, they figure they could do whatever, but nah, man, they losing, their power, man.
Here's another one. Cardi B got into a brawl. It's recently.
Oh yeah,
yeah. Check it out. Looking nutty as hell. Look at her. Apparently, she got into a brawl in a club.
Oh.
You know how wild she is, man.
Yeah,
So,
she in and out though. Like one minute she saying something that makes sense, and the next minute she bugging the hell out.
Yeah. She said one time she don't want to make any drill music because it reminds her of certain serving Satan, something to that effect.
Yeah.
But she goes in and out just like that.
Too. Yeah.
Yep. And I saw on the Howard Stern show, she seemed real cool on the Howard Stern show. She seems that kind of down to earth. That was an old video, but she know that life is of the damn devil. She knows it.
Yeah.
She said she wished she could be regular because she was happier when she didn't have the fame and whatnot.
Yep. Yeah, I seen that interview she had. And she was trying to watch what she was saying too.
Mm-hmm. Because they can't say but so much. If they say too much, they get in trouble, man.
And they get in trouble.
Same thing. What's this chick name? The one that plays the piano. She's married to
Alicia Keys.
Yeah, Alicia Keys. She was saying a whole bunch of stuff about the industry, and they checked her ass. She had to back up,
And she married to a heathen too.
She not married to Swiss Beats?
Yeah, she's married to Swiss Beats.
Yeah, he's a heathen. He's an Arab, Ishmael.
Oh, he is? Oh, I didn't know that.
I took a lot. I took a lot of. I had a lot of people on Facebook try to check me on that. Yeah, because he was out there, out there in Saudi Arabia with his forefathers and everything. They out there. Yeah, he's a Ishmaelite.
Wow, I never knew that.
I didn't know that. All right.
Check it out. Yeah. It's like he's another culture vulture, just like Khaled, DJ Khaled.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, that's Ishmael. I knew that was Ishmael.
Yeah,
a lot coming out with these celebrities, man. They finished, man.
Yeah, the Most High is like pulling the red carpet from under their damn feet, man. He's really getting on them, man. Getting them hard. But I saw that Eddie Murphy bull crap.
Yeah.
I'm never going to do a good deed for somebody. Damn well you picked up that damn Trans Am, man.
Yep, that's right. And the thing is, these celebrities, they watch brothers' videos.
Mm-hmm.
They know about the Israelites.
Mm-hmm.
They getting a lot of they spirit, the things that they be saying. Only the Israelites say those things, man. So we know that they're watching.
The rhetoric they be speaking, you could tell they've been watching or they've been reading something.
Right.
But like you always go in on it, Elder, the money is just too good.
Oh yeah, they're not gonna walk away from that money.
If that money wasn't good, they would just jump out and be like, listen, yeah, I know it's true. They'll be on brothers' live streams and everything, man.
Yeah.
But that money is just too good, man.
Well, one guy I saw him prophesying with, I think it was Zakari and them. Damn, he's a singer from one of these groups.
Oh yeah, you talking about the brother from Jagged Edge? Yeah,
Jagged Edge.
Jagged Edge.
Yeah, I'll be hitting them with we be texting back and forth on Instagram. But he been with that camp for a minute.
Oh really? All right,
yeah,
all right. I saw a video where a sister recognized him. I know you. Yeah, and he's out there. So I got to give him props.
Yeah.
But look at Mace. Mace was turned so-called Christian, and he can't let go of that money, man. He's doing something with this guy Cameron or something like that. Now.
They got a podcast. They got a podcast and all that talking about.
Right.
Yeah, it is what it is. Come on, 8:00 in the morning. It is what it is.
Yeah, you know they can't talk and say certain things neither, man. So, I can never get around to watching certain podcasts that just don't make sense and stuff like that. Like if you got real issues going on and brothers are talking about it, I might tune in, but most of these podcasts, dudes just go up there, they just talk and ain't got nothing to do with what's really going on.
Yeah, but the stupid Jakes that's out there, they lock into that. They think they're dropping bombs. Yo, this nigga dropping bombs, dog. They think they dropping it, so they get caught up into that. So that's like big money for them. So they like this guy. What's his guy's name? He be with brothers sometimes too. Damn, I forgot this guy. He does podcasts. He got a big following. A lot of these guys, they have a big following through the podcast, but you got to remember Jake is dumb as hell. So Jake is gonna, he gonna gravitate to that hardcore. So that, but if you come out with something serious, they don't want to be a part of that. Yeah, man. So they're not gonna do that, man. So they're gonna get that money. Could you imagine giving up the money and going back to the hood? The hood, they ain't with that. You had it big, man. You doing back here? I'm coming to serve Jesus. You stupid. Yep. And I had just seen a video yesterday with this dude. He was talking about the celebrities and saying how a lot of them celebrities he interviewed, and they said they would never go back to the hood. They would never. They said they'll do whatever they got to do in order to keep the money from going to back to the hood. They'll do whatever to keep that money. Yeah. So to serve the Most High, you gotta be really sincere, man. You can't be halfway with this, man. You gotta be sincere. Check this out real quick. It says 1 Timothy 3 verse 2. It says a bishop must be blameless, the husband of one wife. So they ain't gonna do that, or they ain't gonna just be with a good woman. They want the whorish women, they're gonna do all that. So to be a bishop is a title, but also it reflects on us as servants of the Most High as well. You can have more than one wife, of course, but the point I'm making is that you have to be decent in spirit. So if you're coming from a wild life, you got to give up a wild life attitude or spirit. You got to give that up and clean yourself up and serve the Most High. And you can't be with P. Diddy and Drake and all these guys. Those guys are insane, man. Yeah. God. So it says vigilant, sober. So you can't be drinking Henny every night and partying and popping bottles. And you got to be sober spiritually as well. And it says of good behavior. The thugs and the people of that life, they don't like good behavior. They like a baller. They like a damn wild man. You understand? That's what they like. They don't
like hooligan.
Yeah, or hooligan, man. Hey, Raul, hit the link, man. It says not given to. It says again. It says sober, of good behavior, given to hospitality, apt to teach. So you got to have good hospitality, and you got to teach. You got to teach also, man. You understand? You got to. These are guidelines. They're not going to be willing to follow. Yeah. One that ruleth his own house, having his children subject with all gravity, and that's difficult. But it's required. Look at this guy in Atlanta. What's this guy? Atlanta. He called him Rubber Band Man. He's a rap. T.I. His son is wild as hell, man. It's the point you want to fight his son, man.
Yep. Him and his wife, they out of control too. They do a lot of under the table things too.
Right.
So it was bound to come out.
Right.
Their kids just left to themselves. And what the Bible tells you about a kid left to himself with all his liberty. He gonna be wild.
Mm-hmm. This brother said, that's why Yahweh Shai said to sell all you have and follow me. That's a hard thing to do, man. Could you imagine? Even in the faith, that's hard to do. Imagine you have to give up everything Now follow me. Be on the road and go out and be an evangelist. That'd be hard as hell, man. So imagine if you had riches and you knew important people and you knew kings and counselors and you went to Saudi Arabia and you got down with those people and you was a big businessman and now the truth required you to sell all you have and follow the Lord. You know how hard that would be, man? That's a hard move because your pride gets in the way. Not just the fact that you're just losing the money. Now the people, because to have money, you have to be around people who have money too. To make money, you have to use money to make money. So now you with all these people and they like, what the hell is going on with you? They don't even want to associate with you now.
That's right.
They don't even want to associate with you now. That's how serious, that is, man. That's no joke, man. It takes a lot of faith to roll with the Most High, and in all types of avenues, takes a lot, man.
Yeah.
But some of the celebrities gonna come out, like y'all said. Some of them gonna come out, man. Some of them gonna realize, that's the truth. Some of them are on the low is watching brothers and learning from brothers on the low.
Yep. Come. Yeah. I got this scripture to back you up. You can break it down. This is Proverbs 30, and I'm gonna start at 7.
Proverbs
30 and 7.
And 7?
Yep.
30 and 7. Well, I had to highlight it. All right. Let's see.
Come on.
It says, 2 things I require of thee. Deny me them not before I die. Remove far from me the vanity of lies. Give me neither poverty nor riches. Feed me with the food convenient for me. But that's hard to roll with. Some dudes can't rock with that. That's the daily bread.
Daily bread.
But some dudes can't rock with that. It's very. You have to train your mind to have nothing. I watched this video. It said how I listened to a lot of positive videos in the morning, like 3, 4 in the morning. And it said that sometimes just go without to train your body. So if you used to driving to work, walk. If you used to eating 3 times a day, just eat some grapes. Train your mind for the hardship that can come on you. So I said, that's a rough thing, man. I pray the Most High give me the strength. If he takes everything from me, I can keep going, man. But it'll jam you up. But it won't take you totally out of the truth. You'll be all right. You'll adjust if you're a real man to the Most High. But that's just rough. It says, remove far from me vanity and lies. Give me neither poverty nor riches. Feed me with food convenient for me, lest I be full and deny thee. See that? That's the hitter. Lest I be full and deny thee and say, who is the Lord? Or lest I be poor and steal and take the name of the Most High in vain. See, it's a very hard walk if you lack understanding. But the key thing is understanding and the knowledge, and then wrap that all in one big bundle and grow it into wisdom. That's what it is, man. Because, man, you could be put in a position where what is it, Matthew 13, the story of the sower. You say that the Lord, he's offensive now, because the spirit is too much for you to bear or carry, or the worldly desires, they come back on you, So these are good. That's a good verse to train yourselves in case hard times do come, because hard times, will come, and the Most High will test us, man, to see how much we love him, man. So you'll get some very disappointing news, but can you carry on? That's the thing. Can you carry on? And it's a very, very tough walk, man. Very tough walk. So you got to really prepare yourself, for what can come. But that's a very good scripture. Real quick, Matthew 13 verse 21. It says, "Yet he," I'll start here. I like that. It says, "But he that receiveth seed into the stony place, the same is he that heareth the word, and anon with joy receiveth it." So we always like that. That mean that Esau is the white man. We Israel. The slave ships is talking about, the slave captivity and what we went through. We gonna get the kingdom of heaven. Are we gonna have this and that? I can go on all day. But we all received this the truth, and we was excited about it, and our spirit was open. That's the beginning. But then when you read on, it says, yet he has no root in himself, but dureth for a while. So he'll be in here for a while. He'll go to camp for a while. He'll teach for a while. He'll learn for a while. So dureth meaning endure the temptations and the things that come at us for a while. For when tribulation or persecution arises because of the word now. Because of the word, you lose your job. Because of the word, you lose your woman. Because of the word, your car breaks down. Because of the word, you get sick. Because of the word, not just by chance, because of the word, the persecution comes and arises. Again, it says, yet he has not root in himself, but dureth for a while. For when tribulation or persecution arises, meaning grows, because of the word, by and by he or she is offended. See that? So when something offends you, you walk away. When something offends you, you get angry and you turn your back on it. The same thing applies to the word, Right. He also that receiveth seed among the thorns is he that heareth the word, and the care of this world, not the Most High's world, but the cares of this world, like what the celebrities have, or you might have it on a lower level. You might have a decent job. You might have a decent home. It says, but the care of this world and the deceitfulness of riches. See, the Most High threw the riches in there. That money, you're not going to get around that money. That money plays a very strong part in a lot of our lives. But it says the deceitfulness of riches choke the word, and he becometh unfruitful. See that? So a man of wisdom should always be fruitful or productive in his life. If you're not productive, you're not a man. If nothing comes from you that's even a little higher or a little productive, you're not a man. A real man are productive. They know how to utilize the spirit or the wisdom of the spirit to make things happen, even in captivity. Even in captivity, you don't have to be rich to be productive. Just a little productive to sustain you in the Most High, to keep your family going, to keep the roof over your head. A real man is productive. But the point is, the riches and wants of this world, or the cares of this world, can choke the Holy Spirit out of you, and you become unfruitful, like it's saying, or unproductive in the Most High, to the point you back in the world. So, the scripture says, hardly will a rich man enter into the kingdom of heaven. And it say none, but hardly will rich men get into the kingdom, because it's hard to part ways with that money, man. That money, boy, speaks volumes, man.
And to add on to what you're saying, Elder, like you was in Matthew, you can go to Luke, chapter 14, verse 26.
Hold on real quick. You was finishing Proverbs?
Yeah, I'll finish with that one.
Okay. What you said, what chapter?
Luke chapter 14.
Luke.
When Yahweh Shah talk about the cost, count the cost.
What verse you want?
26.
26.
Yeah, but the main question that, like, when Yahweh Shah asks men like us, is in verse 28. But when you saw that verse 26. Luke 14, 26.
If any man come to me and hate not his father and mother and wife and children and brethren and sisters, yea, and his own life also, he cannot be my disciple.
Yeah.
You want to elaborate?
No, read on 27.
It says, and whosoever does not bear his cross and come after me cannot be my disciple.
Right. Verse 28, because this is what I want to add on to what you were saying.
And that cross, Salakia, that cross is to take that affliction.
Yeah, man.
Right. Like he was saying, like, brothers coming into the knowledge, they be ecstatic. They had that zeal. They be hyped up. I want to get the candle.
It's pretty much like when you're in this truth, man, you gotta sort of have like tunnel vision, man.
Yeah.
You got things on the right side and your left side trying to pull you out that tunnel, man. You just gotta walk that straight and narrow, man. Because your family gonna come up against you, your wife, your kids. you know, your friends, you know, you're gonna lose things. This ain't no easy walk, like the elder said, man. This ain't no easy walk. Just because you come into the truth and knowing you an Israelite, that's just the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's a lot that come with this.
Yeah, and to maintain yourself, there's a you know, a lot that come with that too. You know, you're gonna be out in the streets and whatnot, but you know, out of nowhere, you could just be blindsided by a test, you know, from the devil.
That's right.
But you know, that's where you apply. You know, you can't apply just prophecy there. You got to apply things that pertain to what you're going through, the wisdom of the scriptures to maintain you. If you don't, then you're going to have trouble. This is why a lot of people don't last, because their emotions, you know, get in the way. It's like you're a boxer and somebody give you one clean shot, bow, and your legs get like turn into noodles. You know, your faculties are all crazy, and you don't grab onto the Most High. You got to grab onto the Most High. No matter what goes on in your life, you have to grab onto the Most High, and it has to be something that pertains to what you're going through, and you have to feed off of that. Or whether a brother is kicking it with you. Sometimes we feed a brother. You can feed off a brother's energy that's in the spirit of the Most High. That will set you back, will get you back centered in the Most High. But you have to find a way to calm down, focus, and know the Most High. He's got you. He's got you, and you got to get your mind, you know, in that mindset. Difficult, but not impossible.
That's
if you can find your way in the Most High, you know.
That's right. Come on.
So that cross, that cross, that's heavy, because you know we all have to carry the cross. You know, the same cross that our Lord carried, we have to carry that cross and deal with it. You can't run from it. You can't lie about it. You can't avoid it. You got to deal with it. And that's what it is. And the Most High going to see if you're going to carry it to the finish line, but you have to adjust. It's heavy as hell, but you have to adjust your body, meaning your lifestyle, to carrying that cross. You got to adjust your mindset, meaning how you think and how you juggle the problems of this world, the problems of your family, the problems of your personal ups and downs. You have to juggle all those things and know how to carry the cross at the same time. So the cross is in your right hand, on your shoulder, and you're dragging it. It's heavy as hell, and all the problems is in your left hand. So you got to juggle all that stuff and carry the cross. And as you get more and more down the road, when you're carrying that cross, you'll master how to do both at the same time. But you can't run from it, and that's just the way it is. And some brothers just deal with it differently than other brothers, you know. But you have to carry it. It's something you can't get around.
Yeah, that's why I love it. I love this question in verse 28, man. I ask myself that daily just to keep myself centered.
I had something to back you up, talking about as far as the cross. If I get it real quick, this is 2 Corinthians chapter 4 and verse.
Wasn't we here earlier? Yeah,
I think so.
But I'll come. Yeah.
4 and verse 16. It says, "For which cause we faint not, but though our outward man perish, yet the inward man is renewed day by day." Right, so our spirits are renewed in this truth day by day, and even though we may get old in the flesh and things of that sort, hey, our spirit is being renewed. You
also like you might be having a rough day, and sometimes you just pull over or read a couple of scriptures. You'd be surprised how that just refreshes you.
That's right. You
know? It's almost like how you reboot a computer or your cell phone. Like the phone is acting up, it won't respond to when you touch it, so you got to like power it down, and it comes back up, and then when you touch certain applications, now they work. The spirit is the same way. Sometimes you just need to reboot and just read a couple of verses. 10 verses will get you going. You'd be surprised. It's just in your head. You think, man, what's going on? I can't think right. I can't function right. You'd be surprised if you just read a couple of verses, the energy and the spark and the push it will give you. Because you got to remember, when you're in your travels, you're dealing with all kind of negatives. You're dealing with the supervisor. You're dealing with the threat of being fired. You came to work late for the third time and they didn't fire you, but you scared they're gonna fire you. So that thought
Be a
is
write-up.
lingering in your mind. You got to write up. One more write up and I'm fired. But you get through. So sometimes, so you got all that going through your head. So you need that refreshing sometimes of the scriptures, like you read it now in the 16th verse, I think it was. So you need that, man. So you got to be connected to the Most High. That's your source of power. But go ahead.
Come. Verse 17. For our light affliction. So this cross that we have to bear, Yahweh Shah called it a light affliction, man.
Mm-hmm.
Because what did he say? He said in 1 Corinthians 10:13 that no temptation is I'm not giving you anything not known to man, paraphrasing.
Mm-hmm.
He said that, but whatever he puts on you, he's gonna put a spirit on you to go through it. So basically, this is a light affliction according to the Lord, man. Mm-hmm. It says, for our light affliction is but for a moment.
Right.
Working for us a far more exceeding and eternal weight of glory. So this affliction that we're going through is not compared to the things that we're going to receive, man.
Oh, yeah.
So that's how you got to look at things, man. Like, man, hey, Jake always say in the world, anything worth having is worth fighting for.
Mm-hmm.
Why not do it for the Lord, man? The power of the universe, the Heavenly Father, man.
Yeah.
For Yahweh Shah, who died for you, man.
Right.
Why not do it for them?
And that's why I love that question in in the book of Luke, chapter 14, verse 28. For he says, for which of you intending to build a tower sitteth not down first and counteth the cost whether he has sufficient to finish it? Before you, like, when we got called to this truth, you got to sit down like, listen, am I really to really like sacrifice my spirit and my old man to walk this walk? Yeah. Like, if you build anything, like if you plan out things, like in my walk with my job or anything I do, like, or when I wake up in the morning, before I walk out the door, I have a plan. Like, I'm not gonna go outside haphazardly, not knowing where I'm going and what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And with this walk, we gotta count the costs. Whether he has sufficient, or do you have the spirit? Do you have the integrity? Do you have the mind frame, the strength to endure? Let's go back to carrying the cross.
Yeah,
that's a question that our King asks us, man.
Yeah,
and I pray that we all finish it.
Yeah, and sometimes you'll have Satan get in your head. Come on, man, you ain't worthy. Mm-hmm. You think he really gonna choose you? You think you really gonna be saved? Come on, man. You know what you do.
Sometimes you got to outwit yourself when the devil is in your mind.
That's
you
right.
Gotta say, well, King David did it, and look what he did.
Yep.
You gotta go that route. Many brothers are examples that messed up, and look what they did. Most High let them through. Why you ain't gonna let me through?
Yeah, Job. You got Job was afflicted. He had everything and lost everything, and he still stayed truthful to the Most High. Paul, he told his wife,
woman, get out of here.
Yeah, Paul was wicked too, man. So, and the Most High blinded him for a minute, and got him all out of that, man. And he still went ahead and served the Lord. He got stoned. Which one? What's that Paul that got stoned? And he got up and he started preaching again?
Yeah,
man. Come on now.
He got hit up.
Mm-hmm. So
that's like, yeah. You got.
No, I'm saying you just got to psychologically like beat the devil with reasoning in your own mind. It's like the scripture that says resist the devil and he'll flee. You gotta come in that type of mindset. Or when Yahushua told that the Lord Satan offered the Lord all these things in the world, and he rebuked him. You got to rebuke him in your mind like that too, because it get very crazy after a while if you let it run too out of control. To the point where you become unproductive or unfruitful, like we just read earlier, and you just stagnant. So you got to really get a grip. In other words.
Yeah, Con. I wanted to finish off 2 Corinthians. 2 Corinthians 4 and verse 18.
Mm-hmm.
While we look not at the things which are seen, and what things do we see? We see how, these celebrities live, the way the world is, right? If we was in the flesh, we would want those things. We would want to be a part of that, but we're not of the world. It says, while we look not at the things which are seen, but at the things which are not seen, we know that the kingdom of heaven is coming. We can try to, put a vision in our minds of how it's going to be. When we just know that it's going to be perfect. We're going to be perfect. So why not choose that over, this world? It says, for the things which are seen are temporal. Everything is temporary here. You get money, you lose it. You get a nice house, you lose it. You get a car, you lose it. You get a life, you lose it. You lose everything. Everything is temporary here, man. Right? It says, but the things which are not seen are eternal, man. And that's what we want, man. We want that eternal life. Right?
Everlasting.
Yeah, everlasting life, man.
God.
So that's the things that we're looking forward to. And hey, why not go through it? Why not go through whatever you got to go through, man? Because we know that if we were to perish in this truth, hey, we know that there's a reward for that as well.
Ain't nothing here anyway.
Ain't nothing here anyway. What you gonna go back to?
The hell of Babylon, man.
What you gonna go back to? Huh?
On, man.
Partying, clubs, selling, paraphernalia, being a damn a womanizer or something.
Shit. Down them days, man.
Trying to fulfill the lust of the flesh, and you find out, man, all the things that because brothers in this truth, man, sincere brothers, they've been through a lot, and in their come ups, they done did everything, had things that they never thought they'd have, and they still felt empty inside. They still was like, man, something is missing. I brought out the fact that Will Smith, one of the richest men on the planet, said he bought everything money can buy, but he still wasn't happy.
Exactly.
He said you got to find happiness inside. You can have the car you always wanted. Just take, you walking by a store or you walking past something and you see something, you're like, man, I got to have that. I got to have that, man. But when I get paid, I'm going to buy it. All up until you buy that thing, you're excited. You're like, man, you're thinking about it all week. You're like, man, I can't wait to get I want to get that. Then you get it. That feeling is gone.
Then tomorrow, the next day, like vanity, like it's vanity.
It's gone. You like
our forefather Solomon said in Ecclesiastes. It's all vanity, like after the proverb,
Yeah. But Jake not seeing it like that. You got all these dudes, they buy all these cars, they got these houses in every state and the country and all that, but yet they're not happy, man.
Right.
Because that
seems like if it's not connected to the Most High or being utilized to serve the Most High, the thrill goes quick.
Yeah, it's pointless.
It just go quick, man.
Yep.
It seemed like that, It's kind of crazy. Like I'll get excited over a new microphone because I can use it to do videos or something like that, or camera.
Yep.
Yeah.
And something else, you don't care, like a hat or a jacket or whatever.
Once you got it, the thrill is gone.
Yep.
Once you got it, it's like you're not getting the response that you thought you'll get.
Mm-hmm.
But when you, like you said, you bought something that can help you, preach the words of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man, you happy about that because it's rewarding.
Right.
Yeah.
I guess that's part of wisdom too. That you could relate that and link that up with wisdom, and that's what the brothers that we read about in the scriptures, that's what they was talking about when they talk about vanity and, earthly things versus spiritual things.
That's right. Yep. It's a scripture that says, if I can, I'm gonna try to find it. Okay. I got it.
But that's how you grow. That's where growth is at, when you can attach, those things to your mind and serve the Most High. It makes life a lot easier.
It's fulfilling to the spirit, man.
Right. And people can't understand that,
I wish I said
it. It's a little different, but this is what it says in Psalms 40, verse 3. It says, and he put a new song in my mouth.
Mm-hmm.
So you can relate this to like Revelations. A new song is this truth, man. This truth and this understanding. And in the book of Revelations, it said a song which no man can know unless the Most High let them know that secret or that spirit. But here it's just flat and straight. It says, and he put a new song in my mouth, even praise unto our power. Many shall see it and fear and shall trust in the Lord. Understand? So we're waiting for that time. There's a lot of brothers, like we said earlier. I personally believe a lot of people, celebrities, important people, they watch our videos. They watch what we say. Whereas the Nation of Islam and the Moors and Kemet, they're not really watching those things. They tired of that. There's nothing coming out of that, man.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing coming out of that. But a lot of these, look at all these young men that know they're Israelites now. It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
When I first came into knowledge, it was just 1 West 125th Street. And then after a while, it was California and Albuquerque, New Mexico. It was that, just East Coast, West Coast. Now look, every state, different parts of the world.
Yep.
People it's just opening up,
That's the word of the Lord.
4th verse says, blessed is the man or woman, but it says, blessed is the man that maketh the Lord his trust. See that? And that's what's happening. A lot of people have turned to the Most High, and now they're trusting in the Most High. Above their money, above their riches, above their fame and fortune, a lot of people is putting the Most High first. I'm not saying you can't have nice things or money, you can't make money or calculate how to get money, but the main thing is the Most High. Nothing should trump the Most High or get in the way of you serving the Most High. So it says, blessed is the man that maketh the Lord his trust and respecteth not the proud, nor such as turn aside to lies. See? Right. So people are cutting off the wicked. People are cutting off the ones who don't trust in the Most High and trust in this system or this world. Just like in the same book of Corinthians, it says about renouncing the hidden things of dishonesty. It went there, back there real quick. It says 2 Corinthians 4:1. Therefore, seeing we have this ministry, as we have received mercy, we faint not. So the truth is mercy from the Most High. You could be out there as a drug dealer, or you could be out there as a sick individual running the streets, but there's nothing out there. So that's the mercy the Lord is given to us. We read about the STDs that's out in Texas, in Atlanta, Chicago, Florida, all the places where people like to go to party and have a good time and freak off and get off. The Most High is zapping them with the STDs like crazy out in those parts of the country. So the fun is it's not the fun anymore,
That's right, yep.
It ain't fun. At one time, the dudes in California just have this rap song, it ain't no fun if my friends can't have none.
I remember that.
Remember that? That's how it was, man. When you was growing up. Not to be negative, but men did the train thing with women and all that, and the women was with it and all that. Can't do that no more, man. The Most High is totally against that, man. He was against it from the beginning, but now the Most High is tightening the circle. So it says, the second verse says, but we have renounced the hidden things of dishonesty. So we renounce those things. We no longer want to be a part of those things. It's called repentance. We have repented, and now we're serving the Most High in a totally new spirit, like it tells you in Romans 12, verse 2. We choose to serve the Most High in a totally new spirit and do what's right to the best of our ability. It says, but we have renounced the hidden things of dishonesty, walking in craftiness, nor handling the word of the Most High deceitfully, but by our manifestation of the truth, commending ourselves to every man's conscience in the sight of the Most High. So the conscience is the spirit. So we work the conscience of the Most High Spirit that's in our spirit in the minds of the unbelievers and manifest this truth in their minds. You understand? That's what we do. So in Psalms 40, it says, blessed is the man that maketh the Lord his trust. See? And respecteth not the proud, nor such as turn aside to lies. So that's what it is. We separate ourselves from those individuals who haven't renounced the ways of this world or who are fooled by the devil, and we make moves, man.
That's right. Come. And this is what the Lord said He's gonna do to the ones of us who don't hear the new song, the ones that don't fear and trust in the Lord. This is Tobit chapter 2 and verse 6. Tobit chapter 2 verse 6. Remembering that prophecy of Amos, as he said, your feast shall be turned into mourning, and all your mirth into lamentation.
That's I hate these feast days. I don't know if that's the same thing he's quoting.
That's Amos 8 verse 9 and 10.
Yeah, I can get that.
Oh yeah.
Come.
Is that the same thing?
Yeah, come. Amos chapter 8 and verse 9. It says, and it shall come to pass in that day, saith the Lord power, that I will cause the sun to go down at noon, and I will darken the earth in the clear day. And I will turn your feasts into mourning, and all your songs into lamentation. And I will bring up sackcloth upon your loins, and baldness upon every head. And I will make it as the mourning of an only son, and the end thereof as the bitter day. So the Lord gonna bring hell on you, man.
That's right.
The Lord gonna shut down all your good times, your fun day, your happy days, and your partying and your freakism. The Lord gonna shut it all down, man. You gonna think you're gonna be out to be a 304, a damn whore or a freak out here, and next thing you know, you're gonna be on Facebook Live crying, saying how you ain't got that much time left.
Yeah.
Like
you in the same book of Amos, like the elders were about to say, in Amos 5:21. I'll just read it real quick. It says, I hate. Yeah, Amos 5:21.
Come.
Yeah, for the 4th of July is right around the corner, man.
Yeah,
they're gonna be wilding out there, bro.
Yeah.
I'm staying in the house, man.
Yeah, but it ain't gonna be like the past 4th of July. Yep. All the holidays that pass by get worse and worse and cornier and cornier.
Yep.
Shootings and people get bored.
So you had for the Juneteenth around here they got a big park, and they had a Juneteenth celebration in there, man, and they had this big banner saying, come enjoy the love. All Negroes. I'm like, you Negroes still talking about love. Nah. And you don't, man, you hate your people.
It's gonna be a shootout the same night, bro.
Yeah, man. A couple of Jays got arrested. Like I was saying earlier, I did a video, over 70 people got shot. 8 people died. You had that thing over there in Texas. I want to find that. Where they had the Juneteenth celebration, got shot up.
Yeah, I saw that on the news.
So the Lord is bringing, mourning to your feast.
God.
You gonna read it? Amos 5:21.
God. I can read it, or
yeah, read it.
Oh,
all right, come. The book of Amos, chapter 5, verse 21. I despise your feast days.
That's right.
And will not smell in your solemn assemblies. The Most High, he's not dealing with that. Everybody gonna be celebrating, and a lot of these celebrations are going on right now during the Sabbath. Friday night, they out there partying, they celebrating. Right now, while we studying, while we praising the Lord, observing the Sabbath to the best of our ability, There are people out there right now. So the Most High, he looked down upon that. He's not pleased with that. He's not pleased with these assemblies. You know?
Yep.
Verse 22. Do you offer me burnt offerings and your meat offerings? I will not accept them. Neither will I regard the peace offerings of your fat beasts. No, the Most High not dealing with your, a lot of them eating pork right now.
Mm-hmm.
Got the pork ribs out.
You know that's on the grill.
You know it's on the grill. Everything. Most High like you burning that, But it just like you said, like it vexes your spirit when you see what's going on out here in His kingdom.
You're in a whole different world, bro. You're in a whole different world, man.
Yeah.
When you walk past Jake doing his worldly thing,
yeah,
and your mindset, man, you're in a totally different world, man.
Yeah, it's a different world. But even that, they're supposed to be something of pride that they can lock into. These simple Negroes are shooting each other and killing each other.
Right,
There's no damn tomorrow, man.
Yeah. Yep. Come on. This is to back you up about the feast day. This is Isaiah 1. I'm gonna start at 13. It says, "Bring no more vain oblations."
Right.
Incense is an abomination unto me.
You don't know what oblations mean, yeah.
The new moons and Sabbaths, the calling of assemblies, I cannot away with. It is iniquity, it's sin. Even the solemn meeting, your new moons and your.
Hold on a second, let me get that off.
Okay. Verse 14.
I'm sorry.
Verse 14 again. Your new moons and your appointed feasts, my soul hateth. They are a trouble unto me. I am weary to bear them. Most High is tired, man. Of seeing you niggas, man. You just you forget all about. You don't know none of the Most High's holy days, but you know every holiday, man. Right? Oh, what's that? What? Passover? What? You mean Easter? No, we don't mean no Easter, man. It says, verse 15, and when ye spread forth your hands, I will hide mine eyes from you. Because, they come up, we want to give thanks to God for bringing us together. The Lord ain't dealing with that, man.
Nah.
One more year, we're able to sell another Father's Day, celebrate another Juneteenth, another 4th of July. Glory be to God. The Lord said, what? And when ye spread forth your hands, I will hide my eyes from you. Yea, when ye make many prayers, I will not hear. Your hands are full of blood. Why are your hands full of blood? Because you promoting that to all our people, man.
Right.
Come down to the cookout, man. We're gonna have that. Them ribs on the grill. You know that. 4th of July coming up. We're gonna throw the biggest barbecue ever, man. And it's always on a Saturday. Always, man.
Always, bro.
You pushing our people more and more into wickedness.
Yo,
so
I read some.
That blood is on your hands.
Yeah, I read somewhere, Yashawan, it says that the Sabbath is Friday sundown or Saturday sundown. I read that on Fridays nights, the evenings, that's when the most people die, bro. Most murders happen.
Yeah. Yep.
Friday sundown.
That weekend spirit, man.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't wait, man, till I get off work. It's Friday.
I get paid.
I'm gonna get high. Remember R. Kelly made that song? Thank God it's Friday. The weekend. Thank God for the weekend, something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm about.
We about to have a party.
Mm-hmm.
Not regarding the days of the Lord, man.
No.
Every day is not the same in the eyes of the Lord, man. The Lord gave you niggas 6 days to do what you're gonna do. Y'all can't even give them 1 day. The Christians are saying, well, you can pick any day. Just make sure it's 1 day and just give it to them. You don't even do that.
Yeah. Yeah, I was reading about the first 12. And Yahweh Shai, he's so, our king is so awesome, man. Like he had prepared them to go out by twos, but he's so gracious. He said, listen, I'm gonna give you brothers one day. And you know that day was Wednesday. That's the day you can do your exercises, maybe, your hobby or your pleasure or with your wife, or, if you want to go out, like my day, Wednesday. Like I might want to go to the movies or, just kick back a little bit,
Yeah.
And Yahweh Shai, he gave that provision among the first 12.
Yeah.
And that's spread down to us as well.
Mm.
Yes, it's amazing, man. That's why, like right now, like I know, like today is that Juneteenth going down here. It's heavy down here in Atlanta, man.
Yeah.
I might go kick you with.
You said today?
Yeah, they outside. Yeah, they going. Yeah, it's all weekend.
because it fell on a weekday, so they capping it off with the weekend. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, it's going all week. Yeah, it's going on right now. Hey, where you look? Like on my travels. Like when I go outside today and I leave, yeah, I might go kick it with your all of them down there. By 5 points, see how they don't. If they come out, I might go down there and sit down there and chill out with them for a minute. The Sons of Thunder, see how they doing. But they everywhere outside. Like they got booths everywhere. Piedmont Pack got thousands of people right now.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Jake gotta get a full experience, man.
They're having concerts out there right now. Yeah.
Jake could say something like, they tried to shut us down this year, man. Gave us a Wednesday to sell. Nah, man. F that, man. Yo, when Friday hit, we going all weekend.
It's all weekend. It's all weekend right now.
They're gonna be drinking Henny and going damn nuts.
I'm telling you, like I'm going in the house, man. Like I'm gonna stay in the house. Like when the sun goes down, I'm getting
once that sun go down and they get that liquor up in them. You know how Jake gonna turn into a straight demon, man. Right.
And don't forget, it's still Pride Month. It's still Pride Month. They still, so they're gonna have that mixed with that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
A complete combustion of wickedness, man. You hear what I'm saying? I hate it, man. Like I'm sort of like,
double team, right? Yo, that's crazy, man. Hey,
it's crazy, bro.
Yo, Jake ain't gonna quit, man. It's too much. Gonna stop. Yo, it's like it's so hard for him to serve the Lord, man. He like, man, listen, why should I do that, man? Mm-hmm. Everybody having fun, they doing what they want to do. They feeling good. The love is here. Why I gotta go over there?
Like they pushing that agenda for us not to even be able to relax and serve our
Yup.
And I sometimes I used to feel bad for the one who don't know, but now I'm like, listen, man, I'm dumb. I'm not even.
It's so crazy because everybody know about the Israelites. The Lord, gave everybody a device called a phone.
I like that. That device.
And everybody has social media. If you're not on YouTube heavy, you on social media.
You on something.
Everybody came across the Israelites before.
Right.
Everybody.
Like I had told my neighbor, I'm like, a lot of people and she and he, they didn't understand what I was telling them. I said, you know what? A lot of our people have a spiritually transmitted demon, bro.
Yeah.
Because they don't want to wake up. They don't want to see it.
Yup.
It's a sickness, man.
Yeah, they're everywhere, man. They're in your neighborhood. They at work.
Demons, bro.
When you at work, when you home, when you whatever stops you make, man, you see them everywhere, man.
Yeah.
And they look at you funny. They look at you funny, like, man, something's up with this dude. They looking at you like you weird, but you know the deal.
Mm-hmm.
It's real crazy, man. What the Lord said,
we yet?
I'm about to get it right now. Salakia.
While you get that, I'm gonna read this. This is Jeremiah 16, verse 3. says, for thus saith the Lord Yahweh concerning the sons and concerning the daughters that are born in this place.
That's right. Yep.
And concerning the mothers that bear them, and concerning the fathers that begot them in this land. They shall die grievous deaths and should not be lamented. So the same way you had that in the times past, you're going to have the same thing in these last days. You're going to have the same thing. The same way you had it in that land, you're going to have it in this land. You're going to have the same thing.
That's right.
So they shall die grievous deaths. They shall not be lamented, neither shall they be buried, but they shall be as dung upon the face of the earth, and they shall be consumed by the sword and by famine, and their carcasses shall be meat for the fowls of heaven and for the beasts of the earth. And that's what we're gonna go there, man. It's gonna be so damn chaotic, man. You're going that Walking Dead show is gonna be right here in America, man. You're gonna see that right here. You're gonna see dead bodies. You're gonna see people running crazy. You're gonna see shootings. You know, America's gonna abandon you. You know, you think it's bad and chaotic now. Wait till the future, man. You're just doing a lot of these things to prep.
Yep.
These are all stages to prep you for when the real deal goes. So they're gonna let you riot in the colleges. They're gonna let you riot in the street and burn down buildings.
Yep.
But these are all tactics. They saying, within your psyche, how you react to this stuff and how much pushback you have and how much firepower you got. But when the real deal comes out, you're going to see that.
Con. I got two, right? This is John chapter 4, verse 22. It says, ye worship, ye know not what. Because a lot of these people, they don't know what they worshiping, man. When they worship these, when they indulge in these holidays, and they all indulging in the ways and of America, Babylon the Great, they don't know what they worshiping, man. Nah. You tell them they worshiping Satan, they wouldn't even believe you. I'm just trying to have a good time, man. That's it. Out here with the family. That's it. Jake don't think. It says, ye worship, ye know not what. We know what we worship, for salvation is of the Jews. Right?
Amen.
So we know what we worship. We know who we worship. Just to reiterate what you read in back you up with what you read in Jeremiah 16, it reiterates in Jeremiah 25. This is Jeremiah 25 and verse 32. It said, thus saith the Lord of hosts, behold, evil shall go forth from nation to nation, and a great whirlwind shall be raised up from the coast of the earth. And the slain of the Lord shall be in that day from one end of the earth, even unto the other end of the earth.
Where was that at?
Jeremiah 25, verse 32 and 33.
Oh, 32.
Come on. It says, and the slain of the Lord shall be at that day from one end of the earth, even unto the other end of the earth. They shall not be lamented, neither gathered, nor buried. They shall be dung upon the ground. So that's that's what it's coming to. It's gonna be so many bodies out here and so much blood. There ain't gonna be nowhere to put them. You're not gonna have a service to put them away and go to a burial ceremony and all that. That's not gonna happen no more. You're gonna be stepping over them. You're gonna be crying right over. You ain't gonna have time to cry. You're gonna have to get out of here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Y'all got it.
We're gonna be pushing back, man.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna be pushing back. Ain't gonna be stopping.
Yeah. And Elder Bakwash, how you have put up that picture with those people at that Phoenix summit thing?
What about it?
Yeah, I have looked it up about the Phoenix in mythology, and it says
you can share. Do you know how to share on your thing? You know to share?
Wow.
Look where it says share.
I'm looking at my other cell phone. That's what I'm doing.
All right. Don't worry about it. I thought you had it on the screen that you actually was on.
No, I'm looking at my other phone.
No, don't worry about it. Just read it.
Yeah, it says the ancient Greeks and Egyptians described a mythical bird called the phoenix, a magnificent creature that was a symbol of renewal and rebirth.
Right.
According to legend, each phoenix lived for 500 years, and only one phoenix lived at a time. Just before its time was up, the phoenix built a nest and set itself on fire. Man, think about that picture, man. That's what I mean. That picture is significant for a reason, man. And most of them are, left-wing liberals, and they know their time is coming up, man. But they believe that they're gonna rise again out of the ashes. There you go. They believe that they're gonna rise out of the ashes. For the Most High, man, he got a plan for that, man. The Phoenix Awards. Like, that's that Greek mythology. That's the Egyptology. That's that Kemet nonsense right there, man.
Mm-hmm.
And look at Jake with their season right there.
A lot of Jakes, they subscribe to this. They think that they're going to turn things around. It's going to be better.
They're not going to rise. They're not going to rise no more. No.
Well,
and they got Biden as their leader, their Caesar. No. Yahushua is our leader. Christ is our king.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yep.
But anyway, brothers, we gotta wrap it up. It's almost 3.
Okay.
It's lucky, yo.
3 o'clock. Yeah.
You had something, Yashawan, you had something?
Yeah, I'm gonna close out with one.
All right, hold on.
I'll close out with one.
All right.
Jeremiah.
Are you still in Jeremiah? Right?
Yeah, Jeremiah. Chapter 6 and verse 16.
Jeremiah, what's it again? I lost it. Jeremiah 6 and what?
16.
16.
Come. And it reads, Thus saith the Lord, stand ye in the ways and see and ask for the old path. Old path is your heritage, who you are, what you're supposed to be doing, how you're supposed to be conducting yourself, which are the ways of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, keeping his commandments, right? It says, where is the good way and walk therein? Yeah, you're supposed to walk in the ways that please Yahweh Shem Yahushua. And ye shall find rest for your soul. That's the only way you're going to get rest in this demonic society, this demonic world, man. Your spirit is going to be at rest, man. You're not going to be being tormented with demons all over the place and be out here like a damn demon. It says, but they said, we will not walk therein. Also, I set watchmen over you, the brothers that you see on the highways and hedges, the ones that you call Power Rangers, troublemakers, bums, right? It said, also, I said watchmen over you, saying, hearken to the sound of the trumpet. The trumpet is this Bible. But ye said, we will not hearken, meaning listen. Therefore, hear, ye nations, and know, O congregation, what is among them. So the Lord saying, yeah, check out what's going to happen to them. Hear, O earth, behold, I will bring evil upon this people, even the fruit of their thoughts, because they have not hearkened unto my words, nor to my law, but rejected it. So this is why you're going to get what you're going to get, because you refuse to hearken to the words of the Lord, man. And we're doing our job. You don't want to take this information, you don't want to take this wisdom, hey, that's on you. But that's going to be your ruin.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's all I had.
All right. This is Revelation 16, verse 13, and it says, and I saw 3 unclean spirits like frogs come out the mouth of the dragon, and out of the mouth of the beast, and out of the mouth of the false prophet. So this is the whole system and the whole setup of wickedness and the evils that's being poured out in these last days. And it says, 14 verse says, for they are the spirits of devils. See that? Working miracles. So you better believe that witches and people who practice witchcraft on a high level, they have power too.
Yep.
It's just that they won't outdo or outbeat the Most High. But they have power to perform miracles to even deceive the unbelieving and the people who still believe in the system. You understand? Going back to like these type of people that's among our people and of the devil. They have that power to deceive. You know, understand? That's their job. And you have the back to that again. So this is real, and people have power, and you're going to see not only just the judgment of the Most High, you're going to see things that pertain to witchcraft and people having power. So 14th verse again, it says, for they are the spirits of devils working miracles, which go forth unto the kings of the earth and of the whole world. So their agenda is to hit that reset button, to totally destroy democracy, or what they call democracy, and how people are living on the earth today. That's their job, to hit that reset button and to set up a new world order, worshiping and bowing down to Satan.
That's right.
And this is to gather them to, it says, to gather them to battle of the great day of the Almighty. You understand? So this is not going to go anywhere. It's going to get worse and worse as time go on. Just know that. But as time go on, we get stronger. We get more focused in on the Most High, and we do what's right according to the Most High. This is your part here, the 15th verse. Behold, I come as a thief. Like it tells you in Peter's, the Lord going to come like a thief in the night.
That's right. Yep.
It says, behold, I come as a thief. Blessed is he that watcheth and keepeth his garments. So this is not talking about your physical garment. This is talking about your spiritual garment. So you have to focus in on your spiritual garment, making sure it's clean, it's white, the fringes is on it, meaning your spiritual mindset or the spirit that the Most High has blessed you with. You have to grow and develop it so you're a strong, able servant of the Most High. But the key thing is, we know the Lord going to come like a thief in the night, and you have to keep your garment white, or you have to keep your garment on, period. It says, behold, I come as a thief. Blessed is he that watches what? The prophecies and the judgment, and the Most High bringing, delivering his servants. It says, and keepeth his garment, lest he walk naked. See? Lest he walk naked, and they see his shame. Yeah, so you don't want to walk naked. You want to keep your garment. You want to keep in the spirit of the Most High, and you want to do what's right in the Most High. You know, that's right. Because we're heading towards Armageddon, like it says in the 16th verse. So there's no doubt about that now. There's no doubt about that. So we all want the crown. We all want to do what's right. And it says, and he gathered them together in the place called in the Hebrew tongue Armageddon. So that's what's happening now. The Most High is formulating this thing to be real, man. He's formulating it to jump off with this world war, and it's not. And we ain't going nowhere. It's going to get worse and worse. So you gotta watch the news and get your mind right in what the Most High is talking about, because it's coming, man. Who's this? Bill Gates. Hey, Shalom, I ain't see you the whole day. Says it's nothing but Sodom, madness, and the A word from a so-called black politician. We need the Most High to save us from this culture of death. That's right. Funny you mentioned that abortion thing. I had a video on that. I never played it.
Yeah, abortion is murder.
Yeah, so it's funny you mentioned that. I think I took it off already. Yeah, I took it off already.
Yeah, they don't like that.
Yeah, I better not play that. They come at you hard body. They come at you hard body. You do that. Better I don't play that. But yeah, you're right, man. But keep your garments, brothers. Keep your garments and read your Bible, because this is not going to get any better. It's going to get worse and worse, man. And Most High showing us clear as day, man. It's getting worse, man. So, you know, we all want the crown. It's going to be hard. You're going to make mistakes. You're going to get back up. You're going to get knocked down. You're going to get back up. That's what a fighter does. On a physical level, in boxing or MMA, you get knocked down. Count the cost, man. You know? So just keep your heads about you and keep your spiritual wits and do what's right, man. Because that's the fight. And there's a reward, like the brother brought out earlier. What we go through in carrying this cross can't be compared to what we're going to receive in the kingdom, man. So
come.
stay strong, stay right, and deal right in the Most High. So, anybody got any closing statements? Before we close it out.
Come, La.
We all good? All right, brother. Good to see you all again, Alec. Come hang in there, brother. Atlanta's a different beast. So
yeah, I told you I may make that migration home out.
Nah, you don't want to come up on this side, man. It's just
I can make it up there. That they need me up there, man.
Nah, it's crazy down here on this side, man. It's very depressing these days, man. New York, Jersey, Philadelphia.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna book a flight like next month because I have to go visit my mother anyway.
Yeah, I got. Yeah,
man. I'm gonna hit you up.
All right, man.
Yeah.
All right, brothers. I'm gonna say shalom, and till next week, we'll take it from there. Be safe. You brothers visiting Juneteenth, if you choose to do that, man, for observation purpose, be careful out there. Our people's a different breed of animal out there, man. So just be careful out there, man. That the old days is gone, man. Sisters and whatnot, days is over, man. Hold up, brother, put a comment. Hold up. Peace. All right, peace, brother. Stay strong, man. Stay up on them current events.
Shalom, brother. Shalom.
All right.
Shalom.